Barbados Royal's path to Qualifier 2 in 2024 Caribbean Premier League action is crowded in controversy. Nonetheless, that is now in the history book, and it will be talked about for a long, long time to come. However, the players, professionals as they are, will have to put that behind them tonight and take on the Guyana Amazon Warriors on their own patch in front of thousands of cheering spectators. After a surprising Duckworth Lewis loss to the St. Lucia Kings, Guyana Amazon Warriors find themselves for the second time in 2 years in qualifier number 2. It will be epic. It will be exciting. On the other hand, many persons are wondering what will happen tonight. Will there be rain? Will there be electrical outage? It's all left to be seen. What we know is that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will take on the Barbados Royals in qualifier number 2. Hello everyone, welcome to the number 1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I appreciate your company. Thank you for joining me as we watch this match together, interact, and provide live commentary for those who are not able to watch the match. They may be driving home from home. They may be somewhere in the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean or in a country where the match is not streamed live. We appreciate you all. We're glad that you are here. And as I said, I look forward to the interaction with you tonight. Tonight, I'll be joined by Andre Douglas as usual. And Andre, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Carlton, and good evening to your viewers all over the world. Welcome to the exciting semi-final match, pretty much. You know, we're expecting a very, very good game here. The Guyana Amazon Warriors versus Barbados Royals.
Thank you very much, Andre, and I will see you in the next 2 overs or so. So it is Quinton de Kock and Raheem Cornwall that will start the innings for the Barbados Royals. And I'll give you the Barbados Royals team here. Quinton de Kock, Raheem Cornwall, Kadeem Alain, Alec Atanase, Rovman Powell, David Miller, Jason Older, Obed McCoy, Roman Simmons, Maish Tikshana, and Naveen Ullah. That's the Barbados playing 11. They will be taking first strike. The Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss and asked Barbados Royals to bat first. The Guyana Amazon Warriors playing 11 as Gudakesh Moti is about to start. He will be bowling to Quinton de Kock. As usual, there's a short third man, a backward point, an extra cover, a mid-off as he comes in now. Gudakesh Moti over the wicket, bowls to de Kock, played it away through the covers. Work here for Edmire. He catch up with it about 3 meters with inside the cover boundary, and they come back for 2. De Kock off the mark. Barbados Royals are up and running. The Guyana Amazon Warriors playing 11 is Hope Gerbers, Edmire Ali, Kima Paul, Dwayne Pretorius, Romaria Shepherd, Raymond Reefer, Kevin Sinclair, Gudakesh Moti, and Imran Tayer. Over the wicket, Moti bowls to the Kock. That one turned sharply, taken on the body. Hope came from behind the stump and field. There is no run. The score remains at 2 without loss in over number 1. So let's look at that field. And the two fielders outside the circle, they are on the onside. One is at deep backward square leg and one is at long on. So from third man, backward point cover, extra cover, mid-off, a short fine leg and a mid-wicket. That's the field inside of the circle. Over the wicket, bowls to the cocky, the dead straight down to mid-on. Work for the fielder from long off, cannot get there 4 runs. Gerbers was the fielder, good shot by the Kock. 6 without loss. And what the Guyana Amazon Warriors started with Moti on Wednesday evening, and his 4 overs went for 40 runs. It's going to be interesting to see. None for 40 on Wednesday evening? Is it that bowling Moti so early in the innings is not Moti style? Is it that he prefer to come on comes on after the power play? It's left to be seen. Over the wicket, bowls to the Kock, and he plays this to admire cover. There is no run. The score remains at 6 without loss after 4 deliveries. So 2 deliveries to come in the opening salvo. So the Barbados Royal team is on the screen. I look forward to the interaction throughout the day. Moti bowls to the Kock, who played it to the man at short mid-wicket. So let me give you the field again. There's a short third man, a backward pointer, cover, extra cover, mid-off. There's a straight mid-wicket and a short fine leg. Moti over the wicket, bowls to the Kock. He plays this down towards long on for a singer straight to the fielder. The 2 fielder out for the Kock were the long on. So that's the end of the over. 7 without loss at the end of the over. So the Kock will keep the strike. He will definitely keep the strike. For those of you who were here this morning, I told you that I was going to have a busy day and I will try my best to come back and do the watch along. Well, indeed, it was a very busy day. I had a lot of things doing, and I was accompanied by one of my very, very good friend, Mark. Mark is a farmer and he likes cricket. More in Ali to pick up the attack. And I told him what happened on Tuesday night. And there was a big discussion because I believe what happened on Tuesday night was a coincidence. Mark did not believe, well, a matter of fact, he does not believe any at all that it was a coincidence. And so the conversation ran right through the day. Ali round the wicket, bowls to the Kock. It turns sharply through to the keeper, Hope, and there is no run. So the debate was, we are good friends. So at no time it got heated, but we disagree on that one. As Ali comes in, bowls to the Kock, who played it down to the fielder at mid-on, and there is no run. So Ali starting where he left off in that match against the St. Lucia Kings on Wednesday night, which the St. Lucia Kings won by 15 runs on Duckworth Lewis after rain washed out the match. It's going to be very, very interesting tonight. Very, very interesting. That bowls to the Kock, and this pitch already turning. And it's turning, and it's turning square. It's very interesting. There's a slip. So Kimo Paul is at slip. Short third man, backward point. There'll be a cover as we watch now. Moin Ali. Round the wicket, bowls to the Kock, is forward, and he plays it down the offside of the pitch field, and there is no run. Gerber's field, and there is no run. GT all the way. A GT that's... who is GT? Nigel Brown, who is good. GT. Stephen Roach, welcome, man. Turn sharply across the Kock again. So Ali definitely getting some turn here. And this pitch is turning already. Going to be very interesting. Going to be very interesting now. Here comes Moin Ali. He's going to go over the wicket. The final delivery of over number 2. He bowls to the Kock, and the Kock off the back foot, force it to the man at the wide long off area. He will keep the strike. So Raheem Cornwall have yet to score. The Kock has faced all 12 deliveries thus far, and after 2 overs, the Barbados Royals, who were asked to bat by the Guyana National Warriors, who won the toss incidentally. No, the Kings won the toss on Friday night and Wednesday night. My apology. But the Barbados Royal won the toss on Friday night. No, sorry. And so the Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss tonight and decided to bat first. Stephen Roach is saying, hello, Mr. Brown. Have a great show tonight. Really, Stephen Roach, I hope you will help to make it great. I enjoy your commentary this morning. I really enjoy what we had this morning. That was in the air. Oh, I welcome Andre. Welcome, Andre.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton. Yes, that was in the air. Driven to the deep cover area. They got a single. The score moves on to 9 without loss. And over number 3 being bowled by Gudakish Moti. Now Cornwall comes into strike. He will take his first, he will face his first delivery from Gudakish Moti. The Cock on 9. It's 9 without loss. And over number 3 being bowled by Gudakish Moti. So, and already it's a very full house. So it's Moti around the wicket, bowled to Cornwall, is on the back foot and plays that to the short backward point area. No run scored. The score remains on 9 without loss. Cornwall is yet to get off the mark. Cornwall settles. He waits on Moti. Moti comes around the wicket. There's a long off. A short fan leg, a slip. Some final adjustment being made to the field right now as Cornwall settles once more. He waits on Moti. Around the wicket is Moti. And Cornwall's on the back foot and plays that down to the long off area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 10 without loss. In over number 3, being bowled by Gudakish Moti. Where's Shamar Joseph? Good night to you, Terrell. Good night, brother Hakeem. Always make runs against Guyana. Hope he will get him early. Okay, then. It's going to be Moti over the wicket. Bowled to the Cock, was hitting that one. Lovely shot over the long off area for 6. And there was the Cock on the front foot, driving Moti right over the long off area. Lovely shot for 6 runs. The score moves on to 16 without loss. The Cock moves on to 15. 15 from 14 deliveries. Raymond Reefer, what a selection, says Athena. As the Cock settles, he waits on Moti. Moti over the wicket, bowl to the Cock on the back foot. He's up in the air and it's caught. And there was the Cock trying to turn that ball to the leg side, got the leading edge, got that, and Moti takes a return catch. The Barbados have lost the very, very big wicket of the Cock. Caught and bowled by Moti for 15. The Barbados Royals are 16 for 1 in over number 3. That's a huge wicket indeed. The Cock was the man in form, the main scorer. That's a huge wicket by Gudakish Moti. Nigel Brown is saying GT short way for Georgetown, so Guyana all the way. Short for Georgetown. Okay. Moe need to bowl out tonight. Well, he has already bowled 1 over. I think you more than likely you'll see Moeen Ali bowling his 4 overs tonight. The wicket is actually, the pitch is taking some turns, so more than likely you'll see the spinners bowling their full complement of overs. So I'm expecting that between Moeen Ali, Moti, and Captain Tahir bowling at least 12 overs. I think the man of the match will be Cornwall. That says Clive Smith. Well, let us wait and see. Bonjour, frère, says Thomas Norbert. Good night to you, Thomas. Welcome. He's out. Yes, he's out. The Cock is out. The big wicket of the Cock. Yes, so there was the Cock trying to turn that one to the mid-wicket area. Managed to get a leading edge straight back to the bowler. So Guyana has taken a very, very big wicket off the Cock. Gone for 15. So Athanase was a new batter. He's going to face the bowling of Gudakish Moti. The final delivery of over number 3 to come. A long on. Moti bowls to Athanase. Yorker delivery. A stifle appeal. So at the end of the over, it is 16 for 1. Cornwall is on 1. Athanase is yet to get off the mark. That's the score at the Providence National Stadium. So the Barbados Royals team is Quinton de Kock, Rakeem Cornwall, Kadeem Alain, Alec Athanase, Rovman Powell, David Miller, Jason Hola, Obed McCoy, Raman Simmons, Maish Fikshana, and Naveen Ulhak. That is the Barbados Royals team. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Shea Hope, Ramna Lula, Grabaz, Shimran Hetmaya, Moin Ali, Kima Paul, Dwayne Pretorius, Ramara Shepherd, Raymond Reefer, Kevin Sinclair, Gudakish Moti, and Imran Tahir. So it's going to be Dwayne Pretorius, the South African medium fast bowler, who's coming into the attack. He's going to bowl to Rakeem Cornwall, who has been in and out of the team throughout the tournament. Pretorius bowled to Cornwall, Cornwall drives to long on. They go through for a single. That is all they get. The score moves to 17 for 1. Cornwall moves to 2. Athanase is back on strike. He's yet to score. Pretorius in his first over number 4. Barbados Royals team 17 for 1, having lost the wicket of Quinton de Kock for 15. So discipline stuff from the Guyana Amazon Warriors thus far. No extras thus far. So it is 17 for 1 in over number 4, being bowled by Dwayne Pretorius. There is a short third man. There is a mid-off, a short discover, a short fan leg. As Alec Athanase settles, he waits on Pretorius, who is coming over the wicket now. Bowl to Athanase. Athanase flashes that one out at that one outside off, some misses. It goes through to be taken by the keeper. The score means on 17 for 1. Athanase yet to get off the mark. So the Barbados Royals have been inserted by the Guyana Amazon Warriors are 17 for 1. As Pretorius over the wicket bowled to Athanase, who drives and misses. It wasn't taken cleanly by Hope, but the score remains on 17 for 1. Blessed love, my brothers. A massive game tonight. Yes, indeed, Elton. Massive, massive game. It's winner or go home. The winner will be through to the finals to be played on Sunday against the St. Lucia Kings, while the winner will go home. So it's going to be Athanase who settles once more. He's going to face the bowling of Dwayne Pretorius, who's at the top of his mark. Pretorius is on his way. He's going to come to bowl to Athanase. He passed umpire now, bowl to Athanase. It was on the back foot and plays that one to the deep cover area. They trod through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 18 for 1. Athanase is off the mark. Cornwall is back on strike. He's on 2 from 3 deliveries. We're in over number 4. Natasha Gajadara says, my husband is a warrior all the way. Welcome, Natasha. Glad to have you. 18 for 1 in over number 4, being bowled by Dwayne Pretorius. And Cornwall is back on strike. He settles and waits for Pretorius. He's over the wicket now to bowl to Cornwall. He backs away and hitting that one over cover. That will go for 4. So there was Cornwall backing away. That's hitting that one over cover into the cover boundary now for 4 runs. He gets his first boundary. It's 22 for 1. He moves to 6. Athanase is on 1. 1 delivery to come in over number 4, being bowled by Dwayne Pretorius. So the first boundary scored by Cornwall, just giving himself some room and hitting that one over cover for 4. Pretorius is back at the top of his mark. He's now on his way to bowl to Cornwall. Passes umpire now, bowl to Cornwall. Cornwall drives off the inner portion of the bat. It goes to long on. They practically walks a single. The score moves on to 23 for 1 at the end of over number 4. Cornwall is on 7. Athanase is on 1. And it's now back to you, Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre. So 23 for 1 after 4 overs as the Royals lost the very important wicket of Quinton de Kock. I sat there and I'm looking at the television and I'm saying, is tonight Cornwall's night? You know, it's going to be very interesting as Natasha will be hoping that it is Cornwall night, but I guess her husband will be hoping not. Because if Cornwall give us one of those entertaining knocks, this match will be probably out of the reach of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. It's left to be seen. The ground is not quite full as yet. It's probably about 75% full, but it is filling up all the time. It's a Friday night. People would have come off work and they now will be on their way to the stadium. Elton, it's a pleasure to have you here again tonight. We glad that you are here. Elton is a man who streamed a lot of cricket out of South Florida. Is Romario Shepherd now over the wicket and bowls to Cornwall, taken on the pad as he looked to flick that through the onside, misses. There is no run. Shea Oak from behind the stump runs in the vicinity of the umpire field and return it to the bowler. So Shepherd moves back to the top of his mark. So yes, TV and Cricket Network, I think the name of it, East Stream Cricket out of Florida every weekend. So if you want to know what is going on in Florida on the cricket scene, Elton Tucker is the man. Over the wicket, ball, full toss to Cornwall, who whipped this away, down backward of square leg for 4. He's asking whether it was above his waist, but I think that it was below his waist. They're going to check it nonetheless, but on first look, I think it was below the waist. So let's see what happened. Cornwall moves up to 11 nonetheless. The score moves up to 27 for 1. So he just whipped that away off his hip down to the backward square leg boundary for 4. They're checking it definitely below his waist, as I thought. Well. But he's crouching. He's crouching. I think that it is below his waist. Let's see what the umpire will say. He's crouching. I think that by the time that ball reached him, it would have been below his waist. That's what I'm thinking. That left foot is straight, but it's. Let's see what the umpire said. 4 runs. So no ball. I agree with that. Wow, no ball. Just no ball. They called the no ball. Surprise. Well, it's in my interpretation of it that it was not no ball, but I understand what the umpire did. Shepherd bowls to Cornwall, who played this down to long off, and there is no run. It was a free hit, 28 for 1. That decision that the umpire gave just now is one of those decisions that if the umpire said that it was not a no ball, you would accept it. And if he said that it was a no ball, you would accept it. It's one of those decisions that was, on the 50-50. So I have no issue with the umpire saying that it was a no ball. I personally would not have called it a no ball. Definitely. Jamor Small, good night to you, sir. And he said, good night to the Cricket Forum and to guests. Appreciated. Welcome. So, Natasha, here's Athena giving you a very good suggestion. The winner should cook, the loser should cook for a week. I think that's a very good suggestion. What do you think, Natasha? Welcome, and I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy that you are here. Shepherd over the wicket, bowls to Cornwall, short, he pulls down to long on for 4. So that was short and Cornwall on top of it and pulled it down to long on for 4. He moves up now to 15. The score moves up to 32 for 1 after 4.3 overs. So there was Shepherd bowling short to Cornwall and he pulled it away down to long on for 4. Why has Ali ball only 1 over and the pitch is turning so much? Is that I think that good bowlers can bowl to right-handers. So I'm surprised that they took Ali out of the attack because the Kock is out. Very, very surprised. Shepherd into Cornwall. It's over the top, down to the extra cover boundary for 4. Just making a step back with his right foot and allows him to access the ball, and he hit it over the covers down to the extra cover boundary for 4. Lovely shot by Cornwall. He now moves up to 19, and that will take the score up to 36 for 1 after 4.4 overs. I'd love to see Moeen Ali back into the attack. I don't like the decision not to bowl Moeen Ali, only bowling for 1 over. I would have hoped that he would have bowled at least another over. Probably I would have bowled him out up front. But I'm not the captain. Shepherd over the wicket, bowls to Cornwall, turn away, taken on the pad. It's going to be very close. I think that was close. Not outside the umpire. They shied at Cornwall and hit the stump, but he just got in. I don't think he's out. Gerbers think he's out, but I think he's in. You know, Cornwall was struggling there, but I think he's in. Gerbers think he's out, but I think he was comfortable in. In my opinion, he was comfortable in. It's exciting here at the start. Glenn Cambry saying, it beats Sir me our team with a non-performers. It beats me, sir, our team with the non-performers like Reef and Paul has progressed so far in the tournament. That's what they call it about cricket. Cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. Well, Athena thinks that it was a bad call and it should not be called a no ball. As I said, I would not have called it a no ball, Athena. I probably would also. I think that's very close, and I think that Cornwall is out leg before, you know. I don't think he's out run out, but as I said, I think that it's very close. I think that he's out run out. He's out leg before, not run out. Because that ball hit him in line. Where was it going? It definitely hit him between middle and leg stump. It depends where it was going. Or is it? Yes, middle and leg stump. Hitting, of course, he's out leg before. I said it, Cornwall goes leg before. Shepherd picked up the second Guyana wicket. And so, Guyana Amazon Warriors, the Barbados Royals have lost their second wicket with Shepherd picking up the wicket of Quinton de Kock, Rakeem Cornwall gone 19 from 11 deliveries. He hit 4 fours. And after 4.5 overs, the Royals asked to take first strike by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They are 36 for 2 with the new batsman. I have not yet seen who's the new batsman. So they will be 36 for 2. I definitely thought that was out leg before. And please remember, slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button. We can get up to 300 tonight. We can go 17,300 tonight. I think that we are about 17,200 and about 10 are there when we start the show. So let us get up to 17,300 tonight. Your subscription is welcome. I appreciate it. It is free of cost. And also click on that thumbs up button, please. Click on the thumbs up button and like the video. So those are the two things that I'm asking you as we interact. I think the Guyanese supporters are a bit nervous tonight. They are a bit nervous tonight, I think. But if I was to pick the winner of this match, I would go with the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I would definitely go with the Guyana Amazon Warriors if I was to pick the winner of this match. There's a live poll going on, so I'm going to check on that live poll. 58% of you believe that, well, it's gone up to 59 now. 59% of you believe that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will win. So, Kadima Lane has come to the crease now. He faces up to Shepherd. Over the wicket, bowls to Shepherd, drives, beaten outside the off stump, through to Shea Oak. It's 36 for 2 at the end of over number 5. But Athena, but Glenn Cambry, he got a wicket. So he probably would have. I would have to say that he made the right decision. I would give up 2-4 any day. I would definitely give up 2 fours any day in an over if I'm going to get a wicket. If I bowl 4 overs, 4 for 32 in a T20 match, I will take that any day, you know. So he got a wicket. So you have to say that the captain made the right decision. You and I would have been wrong. We would have gone. Yes, I knew that he was safely in. You and I would have gone with Moeen Ali, but he got the wicket, so you have to give him credit, Glenn Cambry. So, top of the evening to you, Mr. Brown, said Franz Land, Mr. Andre, and all the amazing cricket fans of the number one cricket forum online from Brooklyn. Thank you, Franz Land. We are happy that you are here, and Andre is also from Brooklyn, and I know that he's happy to have a Brooklynites in the house too. So Imran Tayer to bowl the final over of the power play. So he'll be coming in over the wicket to Alec Athanaze. So let's see now. 36 for 2. There's a short third man. There's a cover. A mid-off. Comes in bowl to Athanaze. Athanaze go on the back foot. Played it down to forward short leg. Move from behind the stump field. There is no run. The score remains at 36 for 2 after 5.1 over. Alec Athanaze, seconds. Tayer is eager to goes in now, bowls to Athanaze, the googly, which he strokes to the right of the man at mid-off, cannot score. The score remains at 36 for 2. Lance Young, thumbs up to YouTube. Appreciate it, man. 36 for 2. After 5.2 overs, slight adjustment being made in the field here by Imran Tayer as he comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Athanaze, who went for the reverse sweep, I think struck just outside the line. The return comes in at 36 for 2. I think he was struck just outside the line. Wow, they are going for it again. I think that he was struck just outside the line. So it's going to be very interesting here. They are going for it again as Athanaze looked to reverse sweep, taken on the pod. I think that he was struck just outside the line. It's very interesting what is going to happen here, but I definitely think the ball is missing the stump. So Gregory Brathwaite. Andre, please take over the commentary for me, please.
All right. So the review has been taken. A reverse sweep being attempted by Alec Athanaze. Let us see what actually will happen here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Umpire's call. Oh, very close one. Umpire's call. So Athanaze has got a reprieve based on umpire's call. So he remains to fight another day. Athanaze is on 1 from 7 deliveries. Alain is yet to get off the mark. And over number 6 being bowled by Imran Tayer. It's 36 for 2. So it's going to be Captain Taher to bowl to Athanaze once more. Athanaze just looks around. And he settles. He settles and waits for Imran Taher. Here's Taher. Over the wicket. Both Athanaze down the pitch. Drives to the man at the mid-on area. No run is scored. Didn't get a hold of that one well at all. So he's still on 1 from 8 deliveries. We're in over number 6. It's been bowled by Imran Taher, the captain of the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Alec Athanaze. Athanaze settles. He waits on Taher as he passes umpire now. Both Athanaze, who hits that one over the mid-wicket area for 4. And there was Taher just giving that one a bit of flight and hit that one over the mid-wicket area. 4 runs scored. He scored his first boundary of the night. The score moves on to 40 for 2 in over number 6. A slug swept shot for 4 runs by Athanaze. He gets his first boundary of the night. So it's going to be Taher to bowl the final delivery of the power play. He's going to bowl to Alec Athanaze, who's on 5 from 9 deliveries. He settles. That's Alec Athanaze. He waits on Taher. Taher on his way. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Athanaze, who's back and plays that one into the mid-wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. So this at the end of the power play overs is 41 for 2. Athanaze is on 6. Alain is yet to score.
Thank you, Andre. I will do this over and then you come back for the next one. Thank you very much for that. I just had to move. So at the end of the power play, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who inserted the Barbados Royals after winning the toss, and the Barbados Royals, they are 40 for 1, I think, after 6 overs. was it 42 for 1? So I think that's, if you have to give the power play, you'll have to give it to the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 41 for 2, yes. 41 for 2 after 6 overs. I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors would have gotten the power play. Who are the umpires tonight? I think it's Patrick Gustard is definitely there. Gregory Brathwaite is a third umpire. I will tell you who's the next umpire. That turn away into the mid-wicket as Moti comes over the wicket to Athanaze. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 42 for 2 after 6.1 over. So Kadima Lane will come into strike. Franz Clan is asking, where's the match being played? It is being played at the Guyana National Stadium in Guyana. The place is called Providence. It's on the way to the airport from Georgetown. It's not quite Georgetown. It's about 10-15 minutes drive from Georgetown to Providence, heading towards the airport. That's the Guyana National Stadium. So that's where it is being played. No Shamar Joseph tonight. We have seen where Kevin Sinclair has came in to replace Shamar Joseph. It's very interesting. So there's a slip here for Kadima Lane as Gudakesh Moti comes in now. Round the wicket, balls to a lane who turn that into the onside. They go through for a quick singer. I think it may have come off the pad. The pad, no, 43 for 2. So he's off the mark there now. 43 for 2 after 6.2 overs. So Franz Clan said, let's watch now. So Moti is going to bowl to the left-handed Alec Athanaze with a short, fine leg and a mid-on, a wideish mid-on. And I guess there's a short third man and a cover. Those are the 4 fielders inside the circle. Gudakesh Moti comes in over the wicket, bowls to Athanaze, who turned this to that man at short mid-wicket. And there is no run. The score remains at 43 for 2 after 6.3 overs, with Athanaze on 7 from 12 deliveries, Alain on 1 from 2 deliveries. Let's watch this delivery from Gudakesh Moti over the wicket, bowls to Athanaze. He gave himself room and cuts it down to the man on the cover boundary who has work to do. However, Etmire limits them to 1. Good work there from Etmire. 44 for 2 after 6.4 overs. Athanaze is on 8 and Alain is on 1. Franz Clan is saying that if it is in Guyana, good luck to the Royals. Oh, there are no power outage. As I was making the point, Franz Clan, my friend and I, Mark, had a big discussion on it all day today. I think it was coincidence. Mark think it was sabotage. A full toss from Moti, driven down to long off for a single by Ali Kadim Alain. Are they going to check again for a no ball? I think they are going to check if that was above the waist. 45 for 2 after 6.5 overs. So Mark and I had a real long discussion about it today. Mark definitely think that it doesn't sound right. It doesn't seem right. I believe it was a coincidence. So very interesting, Franz Clan. That one was definitely below the waist. Prolific Evolution is saying, love the coverage. Amazon all the way. Guyana. Joshua from Jamaica. Respect, Joshua. Good to have you here in the chat, man. Really respect you. Moti bowls to Athanaze. It's over the top. Down towards long wide extra cover. It went all the way for 6. That was a magnificent shot, by Alec Athanaze. Gudakesh Moti pitched up and he just hit it over wide extra cover all the way for 6. 51 for 2 at the end of over number 7. Athanaze is on 14 from 14 deliveries and Alain is on 2 from 3 deliveries. As I welcome back Andre to the commentary.
Carlton, yeah, that was indeed a magnificent shot from Alec Athanaze. A shot of the night so far, hitting that one on the up over extra cover for 6. Glorious shot by Alec Athanaze. Patrick Lambert says, good night, everyone. I've got plenty of family and friends in Barbados, but I believe Guyana will win tonight. Alec must score runs and not to give away his wicket. All right, yes. played a magnificent shot thus far, and if that is an indication of what is to come, we shall indeed get a treat from him tonight. As Tahir comes into bowl to Alain, who drives up in the air. It's stopped right inside the boundary. They go through for one. That is all they'll get. Not a full-blooded shot there by Alain. So just getting a single to the long on area. Not quite going through with the shot right there. Curtis says, good night, everyone. Please, Guyana Amazon Warriors, just win this match so that I will have a good birthday present. Okay, Coretta, good night. Happy birthday when it comes. Here is Terry. Both Athens who drives inside out. Glorious shot indeed by Athens of 4. Oh, that was a magnificent shot by Athens. Just driving that one over the extra cover area gloriously for 4 more runs. He's on the go, Athens. That was a magnificent strike. Ooh, that's reminiscent of the great Brian Charles Lara. Lovely shot inside out by Alec Athens. Brilliant shot. He moves to 18. The score moves to 56 for 2. In over number 8, being bowled by Tahir. Here comes Tahir once more. Pass umpire, both Athens, who drives to the point area. They can't get a run. He remains on 18 from 16 deliveries. It's 56 for 2. Let us change Gregory's name to umpire's call. I think he has the most reversals, says Glenn Campbell. All right. Meantime, it's Tahir around the wicket. Both Athens on the back foot. The plays back to the bowler. No runs is scored. Score remains on 56 for 2. He remains on 18. As a TKR fan, sabotage all the way, but go Royals. Athens faces Tahir, drives to the wideish long on area. They trot through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 57 for 2. Athens moves on to 19. Alain is back on strike. He's on 3 from 4 deliveries. It's going to be Tahir to bowl the final delivery of over number 8. So it's going to be Alain to face the bowling of Tahir. He settles and waits on Tahir. Tahir tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's on his way now to bowl to Alain. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Alain, who flicks at that one. They go through for a leg by. That is all they'll get. Just 1 run scored. So at the end of over number 8, it is 58 for 2. Athens is on 19. Alain is on 3. And that's the end of the over.
Thank you very much, Andre. Thank you very much. And so, Coretta Singh about the birthday, and I'm so happy that you brought up the birthday, Coretta Singh, because I am in some deep trouble in Coretta Singh, so I'm very glad that you brought it up. Yesterday was my wife's birthday, and I did wish her happy birthday and so on, but I did not say it on the channel. I did not wish her birthday on the channel yesterday. And so, and again this morning when I was doing the watch along, I forget also. So I'm very happy that you brought it up, Coretta. And I want to wish my wife happy belated birthday. And I wish you too a happy birthday, Coretta. No doubt I wish you a happy birthday, and this entire community wish you a happy birthday and wish you many, many happy returns. Franz Clan is saying, as TKR fans, sabotage all the way, but go Royals. Oh, we read that one already. Ready. Willie Bettel, as Alain turned that one into mid-wicket for a single, the score will move up now to 59. So 59 is it for 2 after 8.1 overs. Willie Bettel is saying, good commentary while in PR from Dominica. Good job. Thank you very, very much there. Thank you. Thomas Norbert is a Bon Sawyer. I'm not good at Never Isaac is asking, what is your take on Joel Anjo? Very, very promising young man who needs to make some runs and get himself into the team. He has a lot of talent. A lot of talent there. Over the wickets comes Shepherd, bowl to Atanes, who played this away down for third man for 4. So Atanes moves up to 23, 63 for 2 in over number 9, being bowled by Romario Shepherd as Atanes just played that away down to third man for 4. He's a very Joel Anjo and I communicate on Instagram, and I would have told the story a number of times when a friend of mine was talking to Joel Anjo's mother about his bigger brother, and the friend was saying to her, he can bat, and the mother said to him, you need to see the younger one, you know, which was Joel Anjo. So I have a lot of time for Joel Anjo. I think that he has a lot of potential. I see him as possible. The potential is a future West Indies players. But then again, he needs to turn that potential into runs. Shepherd just was about to come in, but he stopped short now. Atanes Seckers. Over the wicket, bowls to Atanes, who look to dab that down again towards third man, misses through to the keeper, and there is no run. So I do not want Joel Anjo to be, for example, Alec Atanes. I don't want him to have all this potential, but then his average, his performance is mediocre. So I want to see him perform. I think he can perform. There's also Jordan Johnson. I think the best of them, though, between Jordan Johnson, Joel Anjo, there's a young man round the wicket comes Shepherd, bowl to Atanes, who played this away down to the cover fielder. Edmire comes across to his left, limit them to 64 for 2 after 8.2 overs. So I think Joel Anjo, Jordan Johnson, and there's a young man from Barbados. He's the dreadlock. He keeps wicket also. I think he's the best of the three. Of those 3 batsmen, I think that he is the best of those 3. The dreadlock from Barbados. Well, the Barbados Royals are playing, so there's a number of persons in the chat who would have known him and know his name. Over the wicket comes Shepherd, bowl to Alain, who rides this and played it down forward of square for a single. The score moves up to 65 now for 2 after 8.5 overs. So those of you in the chat who are from Barbados, the under 19 wicketkeeper batsman, he scored the most runs in the under 19 competition this year. The same tournament that Joel Anjo played in this year, he scored the most runs. Jordan Johnson was there too. I just think that he's the best of the 3. Looks like a low-scoring game tonight. Carvin Roberts is saying Shepherd bowls to Atanes, who cuts this down to the field and the cover boundary for a single. Again, Edmire has to move to his left. This time, he cannot prevent the 2, and he's not happy about that. 67 for 2 at the end of over number 9. 67 for 2 at the end of over number 9, so 63. So that's just about 7.45, 7.46. A low scoring game. I'm not yet quite ready to say that, because I think they can still get to 170. And I don't think 170 is necessary. Low scoring, I think 170 is about middling. But it's left to be seen. Carwin Roberts, you may well be right and I may well be wrong. We are just giving our opinions. Franz Clan is saying, happy birthday to your wife, Mr. Brown, and Miss Correct Singh. May you see many more wonderful birthdays in the future. Thanks on her behalf. Thanks on the behalf of Mrs. Brown, who I know will probably respond to you personally, Franz Clan. Athena is saying happy birthday, Mrs. Brown. Hi, don't matter how win tonight, St. Lucia. Don't matter who win tonight, St. Lucia all the way. Okay, well, I appreciate those comments. I know the Royals fans and the Guyana Amazon Warriors fans will have something different to say about that. Marvin Duane. Samuel Burgess, good evening, sir, and welcome. Good to see you remember your wife's birthday. Happy birthday to her. Thank God for grounding your bat. Otherwise, you will be run out. Lol. Samuel Burgess. Yes. Coretta Singh is saying, happy belated birthday to you, Mistress Brown. And Paul Griffith is saying, Powell's side will win and go all the way. Okay, Paul Griffith says nice. So here, I think Dwayne is saying that St. Lucia Kings will go all the way. It doesn't matter who win tonight. And this is what we love. What does that mean? Is it? I think that the 10th over, 9 over. Andre, isn't the 9 overs have been bowled? Because I'm not seeing anything on my screen. I
think it's just 9 overs. Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Okay. So we are just seeing the crowd and we are not seeing the cricket. And I don't know what is happening here. But I'm glad for the community so that I can always read their comment. Glenn Cambry is saying, no, we don't want Joel Andrew to turn out like a Richard Sapperton. Moin Ali bowls to a lane and he flashes outside the half stump and there is no run. Glenn Campbell, Richard Sapperton, I don't know that name. That one comes back in sharply to Kadima Lane and again there is no run. So Moin Ali here wheeling his magic. Yes, Coretta showing appreciation. Ainsworth Irish is saying, good night, just tune in, score please. Windies announced the T20 and ODI squad similar to the team you anticipated. Ainsworth Irish, as he comes in now, bowls to Kadima Lane. It's high in the air. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it gone all the way. Comfortable too. Lovely shot by the young man. He just reaches out and just hit that one high in the air over long off for 6, 73 for 2. Something had to give. And Moeen Ali there guilty of overpitching, just looking to bowl the drifter. He wasn't trying to bowl the juicer. I think he was trying to bowl the drifter there. And Alain pounced on it and hit it over long off for 6. Good shot by the young man. If you are a Barbados Royal fans, more of that is needed. 8 4s and 3 6s in the innings thus far. 9.3 overs bowl as he bowls to Alain again. Full toss. I don't think he timed this one quite well. Brilliant catch by Etmire. It was a full toss. It should have been hit out of the ground. But Kadima Lane just mistimed it. And Etmire running in took a brilliant catch from long off. And the Royals have lost their 3rd wicket with the score on 73 after 9.4 overs with Kadima Lane gone for 11 from 11 deliveries. It was a full toss. I think probably he tried to go across the line and he probably, if he had tried to hit it straight like the previous one, or even if he was not going straight, if he was just hitting it like this over long off, he should have got it. That's the drinks break now. Good night. Just tune in. Score, please. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much, Ainsworth. 73 for 3. They're at the drinks break. So 73 for 3. So Andre, 73 for 3 at the drinks break. What are your thoughts?
I think I would say that Guyana's margin is ahead at this point in time. They have managed to restrict the scoring rate, considerably, and they have picked up very important wickets, especially the important one of Quinton de Kock. So I think I would give Guyana the edge at this point in time. And I think the wicket with a lot of overs to come from the spinners, I think they'll be able to restrict them on, let's say, 170 at this point. That's what I'm seeing at this point in time.
Okay. All right, what under 170. So they will have to score roughly 10 runs and over from here to get to 10 runs and over from here will get them more than 170. David Miller to come, Rovman Powell to come,
Yeah,
Jason, all that. So you don't think they will get 10 runs and over from here?
no, because I don't think, for one, Paul is in that sort. Paul has always been very, very, very questionable against spin bowling, and I think that the likes of Moeen Ali and Tahir can restrict him. But I mean, he might as well. He could also get off tonight. But I think the key man would probably be Miller. He's a key man. If they get him early, I think they will more than likely restrict them under 170. I don't have a lot of confidence in the other batters, to be honest.
Thank you very much. Ainsworth, I said earlier that I had a very busy day, but it's you're saying that the teams are similar to the ones that I anticipated, that I selected. So I will check on them during the innings break. Definitely, I had a very busy day. I never got a chance to check, but thank you for telling me. Andrew, have you seen the teams that the West Indies have put out?
Yes, I've seen the team. The
Okay.
teams.
Is it similar to those that as I said, I didn't check. I will work on it during the innings break. I wanted to play Aileen Matthews' interview today during the innings break. And so while playing that, I can still check on the team. So I'm gonna put up my team, Andre, my squads that I had selected, and tell me who is not in it. I don't see it here. I didn't have my squad here. I thought that I had the West Indies squad here. Should be able to find it easily. Well, I'll find it. Let us run through some of these comments now that we are in the drinks break. Jamor Small is saying, good catch by Etty. Yes, indeed, it was a good catch. Yes, good catch, Mikel. Marvin Duane is saying, oh, come Sunday at St. Lucia all day. And the champion is saying that should have been a 6. Yes, it should have definitely been another 6. I think that he went across the line. Glenn Campbell said, I'm glad Mistress Brown understands the cricket. The first lady I took to Sabina Park asked me why so many men were fielding in the slips. Okay. Glenn Campbell, man, you can bet, man. Nothing more than 160, said Mikel. And Jamor Small believe that Royals should make 139, 140. Oh wow! So it's very interesting. To Andrea, you said less than 170. So that 170 is the end of the over, Andre. So 74 for 3 at the end of 10 overs, Andre. It's over. It's over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. So yes, I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors are in front at this point in time with the proliferation of spin bowling to come, and I know that the Barbados Royals middle is a little bit shaky. So apart from Miller, who is a pretty good player, I don't see the others really scoring that many to get them over the score of say 170, 180. So I'm thinking of a score less than 170 at this point in time. So it is Powell who has come to the crease. He has come to join Alec Athanaze, who has played fairly well so far. Who has played some awesome shots. He's on 26 from 23 deliveries. Here's Tahir on his way. Bow to Powell is back and turned that to the backward square leg area. They get a single. That is all they'll be. The score moves to 75 for 3. We're in over number 11, being bowled by Imran Tahir. So far, bowled none for 12 from 2.1 overs. So Powell is on 2. After Nays, he's on 26. He's back on strike. It's going to be Tahir to bowl to Alec Athanaze. Athanaze settles. He waits on Tahir. Here's Tahir. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Athanaze, who driving that one is into the long on area, but he's caught. Didn't get a hold of that one. Who drives, taken by the field at the long on area, and Tahir gets his man So Athens goes for 26 from 24 deliveries. So Barbados Royals are further in trouble here. They are 75 for 4 in over number 11. Athens gone for 26. Athens and Miller play spin well. I think they can get 10 per over. Well, Athens is no more. He's gone. Taken by that catch taken by Kima Paul. Well judged. So Tyre gets his first wicket. Patrick Lambert is saying, I don't believe 170 runs will be enough. Well, they'd have to bat very well from here on to get the 170. I think it's going to be Miller who will come to join his captain Powell. West Indies went with only Miller could. All right. West Indies went with a younger squad. Some of the players are not available for the tour, right? I think the like of Akil Hussain and Puran Hitman not available. Only Miller could get them to 170. Yes, I do believe so too, Michael. 150 looking hard from here, says Corwin Roberts. So Miller is gonna come to face the bowling of Imran Tahir, who passes the umpire. Bow to Tahir. Miller is forward. Plays that one to the backward point area. No runs is scored. The score means on 75 for 4. We're in over number 11, being bowled by Captain Tahir. Tahir passes umpire now. Bow to Miller, who drives to the mid-wicket area. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 76 for 4. Powell is back on strike, is on 2. So Miller is off the mark. So 76 for 4 in over number 11, being bowled by Imran Tahir. Tahir is back to the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Powell, and is on the back foot. He plays that one to the backward point area. No runs scored. Score remains on 76 for 4. Powell remains on 2 from 3 deliveries. Tahir to bowl the final delivery of over number 11. It's going to be Powell who will take strike. So it is Tahir passes umpire now. Bowl to Powell on the back foot, trying to turn that to the square leg area. Misses. So at the end of over number 11, it is 76 for 4. Powell is on 2. Miller is on 1. And that is at the end of over number 11. 150 looking hard from here, says Corwin Roberts. Good night, Carlton. I enjoyed the program with Mark and Basil. It was very interesting. Barbados 158 for 8, my prediction. Says prolific evaluation. Alec out. Is out indeed, Jamor. Anything over 150 is going to be hard to get, says Raphael Thomas or Tomo. So it's going to be Moeen Ali, who's going to come to bowl to Miller. Moeen Ali is on his way to bowl to David Miller. Around the wicket, bowl to Miller. Miller is just playing that one in the mid-wicket area. They go through for an easy single. That is all there'll be. So he moves to 2. The score moves on to 77 for 4. We're in over number 12, being bowled by the right arm of spinner Moeen Ali, who is now a former England player. He announced his retirement from all from international cricket earlier in the summer. So it's going to be Moeen Ali to bowl to Powell. Powell, the captain of the Barbados Royal team, settles. He waits on Moeen Ali, who passes umpire and bowl to Powell and is on the back foot and plays at one to the short cover area. No run scored. The score remains on 77 for 4. Powell remains on 2. Powell settles once more. He's going to face the bowling of Moeen Ali. Ali bowls to Powell. He's down the wicket, goes and flick that one to the mid wicket area for 4. And there was Powell on the charge, just flicking that one through the mid wicket area. Lovely shot there by Powell. 4 runs scored. He scores his first boundary. He moves to 6. It's 81 for 4 in over number 12. Oh, that was a lovely flick shot there by Captain Powell to the vacant mid wicket area. And he settles once more. He's gonna face the bowling of Moeen Ali. He's on 6 from 6 deliveries. And there is Moeen Ali trying to drive the ball. It seemed to be a little do around. Moeen Ali in his 3rd over is going to come to bowl to Powell. He passes umpire now. Bowls to Rovman Powell. No, he doesn't deliver. Pulls out of his run-up. Powell settles once again. It's going to be Ali, who passes umpire now, bowl to Powell, and Powell is pulling that one viciously over mid wickets, out of here, is gone for 6. There was Rovman Powell on the back foot and hitting that short delivery over the mid wicket boundary. 6 runs scored. Lovely shot there by Rovman Powell. He moves on to 12. It's 87 for 4. Yes, that was a magnificent pull shot there by Rovman Powell over the deep mid wicket fence for 6. Poor delivery, got the full treatment to 99 meters 6. And he presses on. Does Rovman Powell. He moves on to 12 from 7 deliveries. It's 87 for 4. In over number 12, being bowled by Moeen Ali. He's going to come once more to bowl to Rovman Powell. Ali, pass umpire now. Bowl to Powell on the back foot and pulls that once again. It's high in the air. Will he be taken? It's gone. Pulls that one. Didn't get a hold of that one properly. Caught on the long on boundary. So Rovman Powell goes. He goes to 12. So Barbados Royals have lost their 5th wicket. It's 87 for 5. Moeen Ali gets his man. He gets his 2nd wicket. It's 87 for 5 after 11.5 overs. Just getting the bottom edge of that one is did Rovman Powell. Who was at a pretty mediocre tournament with the bat. So Powell goes. That was a crucial blow by Moeen Ali. So it's 87 for 5. He goes for 12 from 8 deliveries. It's Jason Holder will come in to do battle. I don't see why Powell should open with Cornwall. I don't see why Powell should open with Cornwall at all. He should be coming in after the first 6 overs, but he has a poorest team in the final 4. I don't quite understand that. Guyana will lose tonight, says Richardson Dick. Okay. Cornwall will be good tonight. Well, he made 19. Wasn't that great at all. So there goes Powell, who looks a very dejected man going off. So 87 for 5. Holder comes to do battle. He's going to face the bowling of Moeen Ali. 2 boundaries and out tonight. All of the Barbados batsmen, says Alexandra Fernandez, as Holder faces Ali, who's over the bowl and is playing that one to the long on area. They go through for a single. That is all they get. So at the end of over number 12, it's 88 for 5. Powell is on 2. Holder is on 1. And I now turn over to Carlton.
Yes, 88 for 5. And Barbados Royals really under the coach tonight, as it looks like the Guyana Amazon Warriors are on their way to claim their place in Sunday's finals. And it's going to be very interesting because I saw someone said in the chat that 150 is going to be hard to defend. Let's see though, but at this time I would think that Guyana Amazon Warriors are on top at 88 for 5, Powell gone. And it's going to be very, very important for David Miller, to really stand up tonight as Older down the pitch to Tyre. And I think there was some replay. They're showing the 2 boundary, as Fernandez said that 2 boundaries and out tonight seems to be the way all the batsmen are going. For a moment there, Kevin Sinclair, I think for a moment there that he was going to step back on the rope, because he never gave the impression that he was quite conscious of the fact that he was near to the boundary. Nonetheless, all wells, that ends well for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Miller is on 2, Older is on 1. They are 88 for 5 after 12 overs, and Pretorius is going to start the bowling attack. He will start his second over. He's over the wicket, bowls to Jason Older, who dabbed this down to short. Third man cannot score. The score remains at 88 for 5 after 12.1 overs. Emery Rivers is saying, Royals, come on. And Richard Sadiq believes that it will be a Barbados Royal St. Lucia Kings final on Sunday. Richard Sadiq, I hope so for your sake. I hope so. Pretorius bowls to Older, who plays it out into the covers. The field at backward point cannot prevent the single. 89 now for 5 after 12.2 overs. However, I know that the Guyana Amazon Warriors fans will have a lot to say about that, Richard Sadiq. But good luck, best of luck to you and the Barbados Royals, Richard Sadiq. Franz Clan is saying that these Royals not playing their natural game. Well. And Pamela Thomas is saying, all the way Guyana Amazon Warriors. Pamela, I think at this time that the Warriors are in front. 7.22 is the run rate. Pretorius bowl to David Miller, who played this into the onside for a single. They gone for 1, and they will come back for 2. The return comes in at the bowler's end, but he broke the stump even before he got the ball, so there was no chance of a run out. The score moves up to 89 for 5. But the umpire is so close to the action, and he's still going to review it, and it was very clear that the field that disturbed the stump even before the return comes in. So why are they reviewing it? It was so very close to me. And Lance Young is saying that Guyana can't lose this match. Well, very interesting. See there, I saw it. So why didn't the umpire see that? It's buffering sometime. I guess they are just trying to make sure. But let's see. I just don't think there was any need to go upstairs. That one was really clear and straightforward. So Lance Young is saying Guyana all the way. And while Richard Sadiq is saying that it will be a Barbados Royals St. Lucia Kings final. I just love the banter between two sets of fans, that what's bring up the tournament. And so, one match to go after tonight, which is a big finals on Sunday. I recall last year finals, we had persons in Guyana who we were able to link live with, and they were able to give us their feedback before the match. So it's 91 for 5 after 12.4 overs, as Miller flashes at that one from Pretorius. It went through to the keeper. So Jamaica Tala was winning the first tournament in 2013. I've won 2 more since then. The latest being in 2022 under the captaincy of Rahman Powell. Pretorius bowls to his countryman David Miller, who plays it to Reefer at the edge of the circle. He misfield, kept the ball in front of him, but the batsmen were allowed to go through for a single. They are now 95 for 2, 1 delivery to coming over number 13. Miller is on 5, Older is on 2 from 3 deliveries. Miller is on 5 from 6 deliveries. Pretorius to bowl the final delivery of his second over as he goes back to the top of his mark. Say, Cornwall will be good with the ball, said Richard Sadiq. Pretorius over the wicket bowls to Older, clip this away, down to the man and the long leg boundary, right into the gap between both. However, they limited it to one. At the end of over number 13, it's 93 for 5. Jason Older on 3, Quinta de Kock on 5. So Richard Sadiq is saying that Cornwall will be good with the ball tonight. We are looking forward to see, and let's hope he is. Fleming is saying, blessed night, my brethren. Thank you, man. Respect to you too, my friend. Guyana will win this game, Mr. Brown. Enjoy your commentary this morning. And you guys doing a great job as usual. Thank you very much. Paul Griffith believes that the Royal will win. I think Paul Griffiths is from Jamaica, but he's bringing the Royals. Emery Rivers is saying that Royals will win. And so Patrick Lambert is saying Guyana is on top of the mountain. And Coretta Singh is making sure that she let all of you know, happy birthday, Coretta, that Guyana Amazon Warriors all the way. And Raphael Tomo is saying all Royals have to do bat their 20 overs and they will win the game. So all they have to do is bat their 20 overs and they'll win the game. Tayer 1 for 13 from 3 overs. He will come into the attack now. He will be bowling to Jason Older. 93 for 5. Tayer in bowls to Older. Onto the front foot. Played it down to long off for a singer. The score moves up to 94 for 5. David Miller comes in to strike. He's on 5 from 6 deliveries. 94 for 5. Emery saying that anybody win except Guyana. It's Ermine Rivers. Ermine Rivers, aren't you brave to say that? Mind the Guyanese get to Ermine Rivers. Let's see now. It's 94 for 5 as Imran Tayer. 1 for 14 from 3.1 over. He comes in, bowls to Miller, who hit this down out towards long on, beat Etmeyer coming. But that's not Etmeyer, that's Gerbers, I think. It went into the boundary for, let's watch the signal. They are checking, it's very close, whether it is 6 or 4. So while they check, and Ermine Rivers is saying, anybody win except Guyana. It comes across that you're anti-Guyana, Ermine River, but I understand some persons are like that, and you're entitled to your opinion. Let's watch it. I think it's 6, though. From this angle, I can't tell. They will need to see another angle. It's touch and go. Well, this is a better angle. 6 runs. It's 6 runs. Clearly 6 runs there. So that brings up the Royal 100. So Royals are 100 for 5 in over number 12 as Imran Tayer was it over long on for 6. And so he's now 1 for 20 from 3.2 overs. 100 for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Miller is on 11 from 7 deliveries. Older is on 4 from 5 deliveries. Miller Seckers. Tayer bowls outside the half stump. This could be wide. Yes, wide signal by the umpire. 101 for 5 after 13.2 overs. Ainsworth Irish is saying, it looks like Guyana is on their way to the finals. Imran Tayer bowls to Miller short. He pulls it over mid-wicket into the stand for 6. So that was short from Imran Tayer. And it goes up now to 107 for 5, the Barbados Royals. Miller moves up to 17. And so Tayer, after bowling 3 overs, 1 for 13. He has gone for 13 thus far after 3 deliveries. It's 3 or 4 deliveries. He has gone for 13 from the over thus far. And so good batting here by David Miller. He has gone for 13 from 3 deliveries. Tayer in bowls to Miller outside the half stump. It goes through to the keeper. 107 for 5. 13.4 overs has been bowled. Tayer 1 for 26 from 3.4 overs. Miller 17 from 9 deliveries. With him is Jason Older. 4 from 5 deliveries as Tayer bowls to Miller. and he worked this down to long on for a comfortable single, moves up to 18, 108 for 5 after 13.5 overs. Jason Holder comes back into strike. He's on 4 from 5 deliveries. Tayer have conceded now 27 runs from his 3.5 overs. 1 delivery remaining in his spell. 1 for 27 thus far. Over the wicket, balls to Holder, and Holder flick this away. Down to long on for a single. So Tayer will end with 1 for 28 from his 4 overs as Barbados Royals move up to 109 for 5 after 14 overs. David Miller, he is on 18. Jason Holder is on 5. So Jason Holder is on 5. Let me run through. So Andrew Irish was saying, it looks like Guyana is on the way to the finals. 170 and less will be ready for the taking. And Franz Clan is saying, come on, Royals. Show what you guys are made of. Win this thing. And Paul Griffith is saying, yes, I am from Jamaica. Respect to you, my brethren. And Ermine is saying, yes, I am. She's saying that she's anti-Jamaican as I turn it over to Andre. Andre, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. So it is Miller who is very much the man in form and the key man now for the Barbados Royals. He's the one to take the fight to the Guyana Amazon Warriors. He's on 18 from 10 deliveries. Holders on 5 from 6. It's 109 for 5 after 14 overs. So it's going to be, let us see who the new bowler will be. So as I said to you, that Miller is a key man for the Barbados Royals. So Tahir, as he has completed his allotment of overs, 1 for 29 from his 4 overs. Ermin Rivers, I totally concur. So
I think Ermin Rivers is totally concurring with Ermine Rivers. Ermine Rivers said that he's anti-Guyanese.
Okay. I wasn't really following that at all. Any other comments? Yeah. Warriors is the best in the last 10 overs batting and bowling. Says, okay. Anthony Johnson says the Warriors will win once they restrict Royals under 150 runs. As Godakish moves back into that attack, Boto Holder is on the back foot and plays that one into the vacant mid-wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. Score moves on to 110 for 5. Miller is back on strike. He's on 18 from 10. Holder moves to 6. Easy taking for Guyana, says Ainsworth Irish. So, I've lost feed right here, Carlton. I think you have to come in.
Thank Andre. I understand. I do understand. As soon as you get back your feed, please let me know. And so Uncle Sims is saying, thanks for giving us cricket in Jamaica. Cricket is dead in Jamaica. Uncle Simpson.
Yes, I'm back on now.
You're back on. So welcome back, Andre.
Yeah, so Moti bowls to Miller. Ooh, a beautiful delivery there by Moti. Beats Miller, all ends up. So the score means on 110 for 5. In over number 15, it's been bowled by Godakish Moti. Yes, Miller was beaten right there. So no run. So score means on 110 for 5. So well flighted delivery there by Moti. Moti around the bowl to Miller, who tries to turn that one in the mid-wicket area, taking on the body. Score means on 110 for 5.
That's some comment there, Andre.
Yes. Thanks for giving us cricket in Jamaica. Cricket is dead in Jamaica, says Huntley Simpson. 180 will be a good score, says Tyrrell. As Moti on bowls to Miller, punches that one to the deep cover area. They go through for a single. The score moves on to 111 for 5. It's a Nelson, as it is called in cricket. So Miller goes to 19. Holder is on 6. 6 from 7 deliveries. It's the final delivery to come by Moti over number 15. He's going to bowl to Jason Holder. So Moti is gonna bowl around the wicket to holder. Here he comes around the wicket. Both holders on the back foot and covers it up to the short cover area. So at the end of over number 15, this is 111 for 5. Miller is on 19 from 14 deliveries. Holder is on 6 from 8. And as I take a few comments, Derby, which just says Guyana all the way, says Derby. Natasha says Guyana is not supporting the Royal anymore. Yes, Miller. I'm assuming he's referring to as David Miller, says Paul Griffiths. He's a key man for the Barbados Royals. Carlton Heyman says this will be a Michael Jackson thriller, 160 plus. So it's going to be Moeen Ali to bowl his fourth and final over. He's going to bowl to the key man, who is David Miller. He holds a key, I think, for the Barbados Royals to get anywhere between 160 170. He will be key. So it's going to be Moeen Ali to bowl to Miller. The Englishman to the South African. As Miller settles, he waits on Ali. If he's forward, he plays that one to the short cover area. There's no run scored. Score means on 111. Miller remains on 19. It's going to be Moeen Ali. He's going to bowl around the wicket to bowl to David Miller once more. Here is Ali. Anything more than 170 to be difficult for Warriors, says Jenbar Augustine, as Miller settles and waits. On Ali. Ali around the wicket, bowl to Miller, who drives that came off the outer portion of the bat. It goes to the short third man area. They go through for a single. The score moves on to 112 for 5. Miller moves to 20. And Samuel, thank you for watching from Toronto. Samuel, we appreciate your company. Warriors is in the final, says Anthony Johnson. All right, let us see how this will transpire, Anthony. So far, Barbados Royals, they are 112 for 5 in over number 16. It's been bowled by Moeen Ali. The team batting last always lose, says Richardson Dick. All right, let us see if that trend will continue tonight. It's Holder to face Moeen Ali, who's on the back foot and plays that one to the short cover area. They go through for a quick single. The score moves on to 113 for 5. It appears that a high percentage of the supporters will get their wish with the finals between Kings and Guyana, says Patrick Lambert. Still a lot of cricket to be played. And Lance Young is saying Guyana to the bone. All right. It is Ali who will continue. He is going to bowl around the wicket to Moeen Ali. Pass on by the ball, and Miller just plays that one to the short backward point area. They go through for a single. Score moves to 114 for 5. I'm not anti-Guyanese, but just don't like cheaters. In sports and otherwise, it's a bad taste for something I love. I'm a Trinidadian, love my TKR, but go Royals, France clan. Moeen Ali comes around the wicket, bowl to hold out, to fix that one to the mid-wicket area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves to 115 for 5. One delivery to come in over number 16. It's been bowled by Moeen Ali, who has managed to keep the Barbados Royal batters in check. He has so far taken 2 for 24 from his 3.5 overs to be precise. Miller is back on strike. He's on 21 from 17 deliveries. It's Moeen Ali. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to David Miller. Here is Ali. He's around the wicket to bowl to Miller. Pass umpire and bowl to Miller, who fix at that one to the backward square leg area. No run scored. So at the end of over number 16, it's 115 for 5. Miller is on 21 from 18. Holder is on 8 from 10. So it's going to be back to Carlton.
Thank you very much, Andre, for your commentary. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm sitting here watching this match. I'm looking at the comments and listening to Andre reading the comments, and I love the dynamics of the chat. I also believe though, 115 that they will get 170. I think that they will definitely get 170, probably even 180. Um, I think they will get somewhere between 170 and 180, and that's my final prediction. Adrian Bristol is saying, I am Guyanese and supporting Barbados for the win. Be very careful, Adrian. Are you living in Guyana? You are a very brave man. It's looked like the pitch is getting slow and difficult to score freely. Spinners will play a part in bowling. Brilliant. Look at that gentleman there with all those drops on his head. He has been doing that for years. He has been doing that for years. 115 for 5. They are taking a long time to bowl these overs tonight. Are they waiting on the lights to go out? Guyana must be behind in their bowling. Pretorius 2 overs, none for 12. So Guyana have used 5 overs thus far, and the spinners have bowled out. And but probably they should use Kevin Sinclair to bowl. Why they are not using Kevin Sinclair? Wide outside the half stop. Wide should be signal. Yes, it is signal. 116 for 5. I think they're going to get between 170 and 180. I think they should use Sinclair to bowl. If they don't use Sinclair to bowl, the Royals are going to get between 170 and 180. Tonight, I am supporting Guyana. Tonight, guys, born Guyanese, but Barbados citizen. Sorry, Barbados. Okay, Pamela Thomas. Bowls to Older, who cuts this away down to backward point, straight to the fielder. That's the man I just talked about, Kevin Sinclair. Maybe he should come on to turn some ball. Well, not turn, but bowl some slow deliveries. Because as Carlton Heyman point out, it seems like the pitch is getting lower and lower and slower and slower. 170 to 180, I'm saying at this time. I have the feeling that we're going to get some explosive batting here now. Over the wicket comes Pretorius, bowls to Miller, who cuts this away. Down backward of point into the boundary for 4. That was an easy shot there. It was outside the arm stump, and David Miller just cut it away. Down backward of point for 4. Lovely shot by Miller. The score moves up to 121 for 5. 121 for 5. As David Miller is now starting to motor here. 120. He's seconds. He's on 25 from 19 deliveries. With him is Jason Older on 9 from 11. Pretorius over the wicket, bowls to Miller, whip this away, down to mid-wicket. The fielder cannot catch it, but brilliant effort though. He saved the boundary and they will go on for 1. Magnificent effort by Kevin Sinclair on the boundary there. He saved the single, but he could not hold on to it, but he was able to throw it back infield. It's 122 for 5. He clearly saved that as it was whipped away by Miller. For a moment there, he caught it. He realized that he was going to go out of the boundary, and he let go of it. Brilliant by Kevin Sinclair. Good night to you all. Warriors all the way from Brooklyn. Thank you very much. And we continue to see the fans coming through and supporting their team. The runs on the board. So Guyana have whatever Barbados put there, Pamela Thomas said. That played away by Jason Older, down to third man for 4 more, 126 for 5. 126 for 5, and that's 11-4 of the innings to go with 6 sixes. So that's 11-4 of the innings. Michael Douglas has said, just have a feeling Miller will punish Shepherd if he get to face him. I just think Michael Douglas that they are going to get up to 170, 180. I just have that feeling also. Unless they bowl Kevin Sinclair. Over the wicket comes Peterius, bowls to Older, he pulls. Down to long on, just for a single. The score moves up now to 127 for 5, with one delivery to come in over number 17. Adrian Bristol is saying, I don't like how Trinidad went out. It's not sitting well with me. Adrian Bristol, I'm telling you, it has caused such a big controversy with politician getting involved, players posting some very expletive comments online. My good friend over the wicket, Peterius, ball to Miller, who strokes this down to the fielder on the cover boundary. Etmai again moving from off the cover boundary but cannot prevent the two. The score moves up to 129 at the end of over number 17. 129 for 5 at the end of over number 17, with Miller on 28 from 21 deliveries, 1 4 and 2 sixes. Jason Old on 14 from 13 deliveries. You have it 1 4, 129 for 5 after 17 overs. I would give Sinclair an over, I would give Sinclair this over. As I said, Adrian Bristol, it has caused politicians to issue statement. We saw where the opposition leader in Trinidad would have issued a statement on the matter. We saw where players have expressed their disbelief of what happening. We had a show yesterday morning, and you can look back at that show. It's called Transparency. That's the thumbnail on the home page, and where one of the guests was expressing his disgust with the situation. My good friend Mark, who he and I had some business to transact today together, he don't like it. It's not sitting well with him either. I think it's unfortunate, but I just continue to think that it was a coincidence. And my good friend Mark doesn't agree with me. He doesn't agree with me. I find one thing challenging though. And if you listen to the show that I did yesterday morning, the thumbnail said transparency. You will hear my comment on it. As Shepherd comes into Jason Older, who comes down the pitch, plays it into the middle on era. They go for one, they're looking for two, it's not on. As the fielder charging off the deep mid-wicket boundary and prevent the second, the score moves up now to 130 for 5, with 17 deliveries remaining in the Royals innings. St. Carlton, you have a lot of faith in the Royals, say Fleming. But I must say, if they reach 170, you have let's see, as they are making some adjustment in the field. They are bringing the backward point much closer to the short third man. Much closer to the short third man, and so they are going fine. The other fielder in the circle is the short fine leg and the extra cover. Shepherd over the wicket, bowls to Taylor. And Miller short, slower delivery, which he pulls away. Down backward of square leg for 4. 134 for 5 in over number 18. 2 deliveries have been bowled thus far. Carlton, you have a lot of faith in the Royals, but I must say, if they reach 170, you have a game on. Runs on the board is runs on the board. It's just that I assess the situation, and I think that the spinners have been bowled out. Why I came to 170, 180. With the spinners have been bowled out, and I'm saying that the seamers might travel. Shepherd again bowls to Miller, who flat batted this down towards extra cover. Work for the fielder. He came across. He stopped it. He fumbled it. That's good at Keshmoti, which allows them to go back for 2. The score moves up to 136 for 5. 3 deliveries to come in over number 18. Miller is on 34 from 23 deliveries. Jason Older is on 15 from 14 deliveries. Shepherd 1 for 29 from 2.3 overs. Barbados Royals, asked to bat by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who won the toss, are now 136 for 5 after 17.3 overs. From France, Clan is saying, so damn right, Mr. Bristol, it's sickening. And greetings to you, to Rastaman. Shepherd round the wicket, bowls to Miller. He mistimed the cut shot down to long off, and they go through for a single. 137 now for 5. 2 deliveries to come in over number 18. Miller moves up to 35 from 24 deliveries. Older move up to 15 from 14 deliveries. Rastaman is saying Warriors all the way. Thank you very much for your comment. TKR got a bad rap. Not good at all. Not good at all for the game. Should have continued the next day. My vibes. Well, pulled away by Jason Older down to forward of square leg straight to the man there. That's Kimo Paul. And there is no run. There's a singer. So it's 138 for 5 now. Is there one delivery remaining in the over? This over look very long. So they have taken 9 from the over. 9 from the over. This is not a bad over, you know. It depends on this final delivery. If it goes for a boundary, you'd say Royals win the over. If it doesn't go for a boundary, you will say that the Amazon Warriors win the over. Shepherd, round the wicket to David Miller. In bowl to David Miller, and he cuts this away down in the gap between extra cover and cover. Work for Moti, who comes in and field, sends the return in 139 for 5 at the end of the over. So they will need, it's back over to Andre. Andre, sometime I got so caught up, man.
I understand.
Back over to you, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much, Carlton. So a pretty decent over there for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. As Adrian Bristol says, we are an independent investigation and someone should be held responsible. I guess he's
saying that we need an independent.
Oh, we need.
Yeah, we need an independent. He leave out the.
Yes. All right. So, any other comments? So it's 139 for 5 after over number 18. Why every match at this stage every year playing in Guyana, is that fair to the other teams? Oh, CSG. Oh, you're asking why the matches are being played in Guyana? I think it's for a few years they have some contract with CPL regarding where the matches, the semi-finals and finals are played. It's 139 for 5 after over number 18. It's going to be Pretorius to bowl his fourth and final over. He's going to bowl to Miller. Miller's on 36 from 26 deliveries. As I said previously, that Miller is a key man. If Barbados is to get a total of 170 and over, he is a key man in their lineup. He's a key man to get that done. We got to win tonight. I did my Obia well, says GT Nick TNT. As Pretorius, it's not Guyana's fault. It's DLW fault. They should have played the game the next day, says Corita Singh. No stipulations were laid out for an extra day. It's just unfortunate, says Rastaman. Yeah, quite unfortunate indeed. It's going to be Pretorius. He's going to come to bowl to Miller. I don't quite know what's happening there.
On to Jay. Jay, since 2022, the Guyanese government has a 3-year contract with the CPL, and this is the final year of it. So it's left to be seen what will happen next year. The opposition leader in Trinidad already said that the tournament should be shifted to Trinidad. Trinidad should offer a contract to CPL. So it left to see where the final round of the tournament will be held. But it's a contractual agreement between the Guyanese government and CPL for 3 years, 2022, 2023, and this year.
As Pretorius bowled to Miller drives, and he feels that is Miller. Drove that one straight into the man at the deep cover area. That's Hetmyer. So Miller goes. So Barbados have lost a very, very crucial wicket of David Miller. That's a store delivery ball by Pretorius. And there was Miller hitting that one to the man at a deep cover boundary to straight to this very safe hands of Hetmyer. So Barbados lost the key wicket of David Miller for 39 for 36 rather. It's 139 for 6 in over number 19. So that was a very, very big blow there by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. It's going to be, let me see who's the new batter coming out. I'm sticking with Barbados. It's going to be a close match. I guess as Garrick says, he's watching from Jamaica. The matches plays in Guyana because Exxon Mobil has a lot of money for contracts. All right. And so yes, keep the comments coming. So Miller didn't get a hold of that one properly. So it's going to be Pretorius to bowl to Tikshana, who is a new batter. Tikshana is a new batter. And here comes Pretorius to bowl to Tikshana, who drives at one straight to the short cover area. No run scored. The score means on 139 for 6. We're in over number 19, being bowled by Pretorius. Tikshana is yet to score. Holders on 16. 139 for 6 in over number 19. Pretorius, who is at the top of his mark, is going to come to bowl to Tikshana. Pretorius on his way, bowl to Tikshana's short. He backs away and cuts that one to the point area. They go through for a single. The score moves on to 140 for 6. Holder is back on strike. He's on 16 from 15 deliveries. It's his Pretorius in his fourth and final over. So far, taking 1 for 27. He has bowled pretty well. He's a very, very canny bowler, is doing Pretorius. And here's Pretorius. He's on his way to bowl to Ola. Pass umpire now. Bowl to Ola. Ola moves across the stump and hit that one straight to the man at the deep cover area. A single is all there'll be. The score moves to 141 for 6. It's a very decent over thus far. Good commentary as usual, gentlemen. Listening to cricketers and fans. Cricket is not a gentleman's game. Golf is. Golfers accept defeat with a handshake. That is coming from Paris. So 2 deliveries coming over number 19. Being bowled by Dwayne Pretorius. So far taking 1 for 28 from 3.4 overs. Here he comes. On his way, bowl to Tikshana. And Tikshana swings that one to the deep square leg area. They go through for 1, and he actually gets a boundary. That's actually a good shot there from Tikshana, swinging that one into the deep square leg boundary for 4. So he moves to 5. The score moves to 145 for 6. I am still for the Royals in Natasha. I'm still for the Royals. Darwin Laughter, okay at GT. Nick TNT says Jay.
Remember that is GT. Nick TNT said that he has worked some good over here tonight.
Yes.
That's why Jay's laughing.
So it's going to be Pretorius to bowl his final delivery of the 19th over. In bowl to Tikshana, who slashed at that one. He's actually begging for the wide. But the umpires will have none of it. I think it was a little bit high. I think it was wide too. Yes. So it's 145 for 6 after over number 19. So at the end of the over, he's pleading. Yeah, I do believe that was wide. That was a very, very poor piece of umpiring work there by, is it Bassarat? If Guyana win the final, it's going to bring more bad blood between Guyanese and Trinidadians. We don't need that. That's why I'm hoping Barbados win tonight. I don't think, why do you think there should be any more bad blood between the Guyana and Trinidad? I don't. Trinidad has won quite a number of times. Guyanese has only won on one occasion. So it's meanwhile Shepherd bowls and the batter is it Holder plays that one to the long on air for 2 runs. So the score moves on to 147 for 6. He moves to 19. 5 deliveries to come. The score is on 147 for 6. It is Shepherd who is going to come to bowl to Jason Holder. He's on his way now. Passes umpire, bowl to Holder. Holder is pulling that one. It didn't just manage to get that one at the long off area just for a single. The score moves on to 148 for 6. Holder moves on to 20. 4 deliveries to come in over number 20. And Francis saying, I hope everyone does not take my bantering to heart. I am just having some fun on a serious situation. So much love to all and no disrespect to anyone. So it's all good sport and fun. Just love the sport. And there's Holder hitting that one high in the air and it's taken by the keeper. So Holder goes. So Holder goes for 19. So it's 147 for 7 with 3 deliveries to come. So that was a short delivery by Shepherd. And there was Holder trying to hit that one over the mid-wicket fence. Taken by Hope. So it's 147 for 7 in over number 20. In bowl by Shepherd. A good over thus far. Patrick Lambert is saying, Mr. Carlton, I have not heard your opinion about my anticipating victory on Sunday. Are you not on the St. Lucia train?
Patrick Lambert, remember, I'm commentating on the match, so I have to be balanced.
Let's go Royals, says Frank McCoon. When GA bat lights out in 15 overs, Guyana shot must sink, says Daniel Providence. Frank McCoon is saying 160. Let's go Guyana. Going to pull it off tonight. One night lights out.
Let's see. I think C is missing. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So wide delivery call this time around. So wide delivery by Shepherd. So 3 deliveries still to come. It's gonna be Shepherd to come to bowl to Naveen. On his way, pass umpire, bowl to Naveen, who's driving that one. It's high in the air. Will he be taken? His man is up long on and takes the catch. That is Kevin Sinclair. And there was Naveen trying to hit that one over the long on area. Managed to get to the man at the long on ear for a rather easy catch to Kevin Sinclair. So the Barbados Royals have lost the 8th wicket, 148 for 8. Naveen goes, and 2 deliveries to come in over number 20 being bowled by Shepherd. So Paul Griffith is saying Royals all the way. Daniel Providence says before CPL, TNT was always a superior T20 team in the West Indies. So Naveen Ulak goes for a golden duck. Caught Kevin Sinclair, bowled by Shepherd. Neil Mohammed says, this banter reminds me of the days of shell sheet cricket. Exactly. How come they waited for over 2 hours for the lights to come on and played 5 overs? But after an hour of rain, the match ended. Says Pablo. Culture is saying, in Trinidad, you might say I am not quite sure. I will say it's cricket politics. Yes, sir. It's not what you do, but how you do it. So it's going to be Obed McCoy. He will face the bowling of Shepherd. the cricket rules need review when it comes to playoffs to the finals. Yes, so it's going to be the actual bowling of Shepherd. He's going to come to bowl to. He's going to bowl to McCoy. And he's out, run out. Just missed that one for a minute right there. So Barbados Royals have lost their 9th wicket. It's McCoy who has been run out for a duck. So 3 wickets been lost in the 20th and final over. It was through to the keeper. Keeper returning to Shepherd, who got his man McCoy. So the Barbados Royals have lost their 9th wicket. It's 148 for 9. So it's going to be, I think the last batter is going to be Raman Simmons. Easy win for Amazon Warriors this, says Tyrrell. Warriors start by 25, short by 25 or 30 runs, says Fleming Isaiah. Guyana had the contract for 3 years, yet the infrastructure at Providence is poor to cause the flooding. What caused the flooding outage? Transparency is needed.
Things is floodlight. I say the Guyana had the contract.
Oh, the floodlight outage. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, the floodlight outage. Transparency is needed. Says Sherian Carmelia. Here is Shepherd on his way to bowl to Tixano misses once more, and I think that might be out. They're gonna check for the review, but I think that might be out. So I think that the Barbados Royals have been bowled out for 148. So Guyana, Almans, and Warriors have done really well to restrict the Barbados Royals for less than 150. I think that might be out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is out. Yep, it is out. So 148 all out.
Yeah, 148 said GT Nick TNT said bottom line is if Guyana can't make under 150 runs to win this game, they deserve to lose. Paris say I'm a Guyanese living in Antigua. We are Trinidad lost to Antigua Falcons. I am a cricket fanatic from the days of glorious cricket at border. The days when cricketers and fans were gentlemen. Thank you, Paris. Michele say it has fallen apart for the Royals. Jamor Small is saying, don't tell me my prediction is right, as I say earlier, 139, 140. She did say that, Jamor Small. And Michele said last 4 wickets in the last over. Yes, man. Natasha is saying, no, that is okay. They are going to give the Warriors a lot of wickets. Andre, who do you think is going to win?
I think the Guyana Amazon Warriors, I'm backing them to win. You know, it's a big occasion. They have the home crowd supporting them. And I think that, you know, I'm expecting something special from Gerbers. I think they have quite a number of experienced batters in their lineup, and I think they should take it home tonight.
Okay, Andre. All right. See you later. I am now going to play the interview of... See you later, Andre, at the start of the innings. So I'm going to play the interview of West Indies captain, women captain, Ailey Matthews, after their 10-wicket defeat to South Africa earlier this morning. West Indies women batted first, and they made 118 for 6 of their 20 overs, with Stephanie Taylor, limping Stephanie Taylor, getting 44 from 41 deliveries. She was supported by Sherman Camber, who got 17, and Zadia James, who got 15. I think Ailey Matthews got 10. When South Africa batted, the 2 openers, that's Laura Woolvart, the captain, and Brits, I don't remember Brits' first name at this time. Both of them got off century as West Indies lost by 10 wickets. After the match, it being a World Cup, the West Indies captain, spoke to the international media at the press conference. Here is what Ailey Matthews had to say then. Please listen.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-match press conference, South Africa versus West Indies. I'm here with Ailey Matthews, captain of the West Indies team. First, I'll invite Ailey to give her initial post-match thoughts before we open up for questions.
Never had to do that yet. Yeah, obviously a pretty disappointing game. Firstly, not scoring enough runs on the board, and yeah, we would have probably liked to have taken a few wickets and at least put up a bit more of a fight in the second innings. But yeah, with the game in 2 days' time, we're going to have to get things back together quickly and pick up the pieces and go again. Yeah, it's pretty hot here in Dubai. I'd have to say probably the hottest place I've ever played cricket or ever been on a whole. And I mean, that's someone coming from the West Indies. Yeah, definitely some difficult conditions, but we've been here for about 2 weeks now, thankfully. So we've been able to acclimatize as much as you possibly can to conditions like this. But yeah, thankfully we've got the rest of our games as night one, so hope not as much sun.
And just in terms of some of the more serious injuries, so you had Zayda James got a knock to the face, and Stefani looked to have trouble with her leg. I don't know if it's too early, but have you any updates on how they're doing?
I haven't seen either of them yet since I've been off the field. Zayda, for sure, I know it was pretty much just a knock on her face. I think the seam might have hit her in her face, so she was in a bit of discomfort and a bit of swelling around her jaw. But she's a tough girl, so hopefully that's just one of those knocks that you get on the field, and she hopefully will be able to be back up for the next match. And yeah, staff, I'm not too sure at the moment. I think the physio and the doctor will be monitoring her situation, and yeah, we'd have some updates to come in a few as well.
Hayley, it was really tough going in Sharjah yesterday. We saw it was slow. There was not a lot of pace at all. I don't know if you watched that, but how would you compare what we're seeing here? Looks like a bit more pace and carry.
Yeah, for sure. I think there was actually a bit of tennis ball bounce out there today. We saw Cappy get a bit of that as well early on. So yeah, definitely some different conditions versus the one over in Sharjah. But yeah, conditions that I think suited both teams today.
And just in terms of bowling variety, South Africa seemed to have a little bit of everything, really, I suppose, besides leg spin. Is that kind of the approach you think works on these conditions that we're not so sure of?
Yeah, I think cricket and T20 cricket especially is one of those games where you kind of have to go with what's working on the day. So I do think having a lot of different options and a lot of variety with your bowlers does help. Yeah, I think within our team we have quite a bit of variety as well. Unfortunately, none of it worked for us today, but nevertheless, I think the build-up of our squad is still pretty good when it comes to options.
Hi, Hayley. Tough luck on the game today. Just wanted to check that, when the tournament got shifted, the new venues were revealed and they came with a certain reputation. Then the teams landed at whatever time, times they arrived here, and you played out a few unofficial and then official warm-up matches. From the initial reputation to the warm-up games to to playing an actual game here, how much have the conditions differed from, what's been the difference between the expectation and the reality, basically?
I think we came down here probably expecting some pretty good wickets still. We've camped here quite a bit before we went to Pakistan in April, and we tend to spend a bit of time down here in training. So we knew what the ICC Academy grounds were like, and those were pretty decent wickets early on. So that's kind of what we were expecting, and it wasn't a bad wicket today. I think South Africa showed that you can really bat on a wicket like that, and even us in parts, the way Stefani Taylor was able to really take charge of the game as well throughout the middle. I don't think the conditions surprised us too much. We probably just didn't adapt to them as well today.
Hi, Sunil from India. When we look at your batting lineup, it's one of the most destructive batting lineup. 10 overs, you weren't too much difference apart from the 3 wickets you lost. The question is, 50 dot balls, one made an over.
Pardon?
50 dot balls with that kind of destructive batting lineup you have in the world. How do you justify that to your fans back home?
Well, we kept losing wickets, didn't we? And any time that you're constantly losing a wicket, there's going to be some doubts and some uncertainty, and that kept happening to us today. We weren't able to, I guess, build consistent partnerships and really get in our groove. And I think, look, kudos to South Africa. They bowled pretty well too. Kaka starting off brilliantly to Kiana Joseph, Marizan Cap being a very dangerous bowler, and then Malaba coming in the middle. And really honing in on the stump. So, yeah, we just weren't able to find our groove out in the middle today, and I think that was due to the loss of wickets a lot of the time.
In all of the batting and bowling that went on, Stephanie Taylor is someone who stood up like she always does, and you've seen her for the longest time, what she means to this unit, and of course, she also spoke about how hard it was to run in between the wickets, and in the final overs we were witnessing how she was cramping and knowing all those things. So personally for you, how hard it is to bat first in these conditions and run between the wickets, and the first one is about Stephanie and what she means to this unit.
Yeah, she's obviously a huge part of us, and she has been to West Indies cricket from 2008 when I believe she started playing. I think her importance within the team has never gone down. It's probably only gone up more and more as the years have gone on. So yeah, it was great to see her back out in the middle today. I think she still has a lot of doubters over the last few years. So I think it was great that she could go out there and stand up and put her hand up when we were in trouble. And yeah, then once again, the conditions obviously pretty hot, so it was hard to watch her stand up out there and fight, but still good to see at the same time that she's showing a lot of character with it.
And about the running between the wickets and how you felt how hard it was during
Yeah,
the match.
I didn't have to run between them too much, but yeah, it did look difficult, and obviously with Steph there for most of the innings as well, struggling with her leg. Yeah, I probably didn't have to run too many twos, but I could imagine it would have been very difficult out there with the heat around, especially under the helmets.
Hi, Haley. When we spoke to the coach a couple of days ago, he spoke about how you particularly like to put your hand up in every department and you want to keep contributing, and that's something that you speak to him about as well. So how would you just look at this game in that sense? What would you maybe want to work on, just personally, keeping the rest of the team out of your personal space? What would you want to maybe work on ahead of the next game?
I don't think it's working on anything, actually. I feel like it's cricket, and I'm not going to score runs every single time I go out to bat, and if I was to, I'd be the greatest player to ever live. So yeah, I'm going to have days like this sometimes. Hopefully, more often I'm able to score runs, more often than not. But at the end of the day, I'm still human, and of course I would have loved to score some more runs today and been able to take a few wickets as well, but I think the South Africans were very smart when they were facing me with the bat. They didn't try too much and made it pretty difficult for me to get into the game, and yeah, coming up against a quality bowler like Marizan Cap, getting a bit of that extra bounce. Yeah, just one of those tiny unfortunate nicks as well. So,
Right. Go well. Thank you.
You played against Nonkululeko Malaba a lot. I'm just wondering if there's something a little bit different about her this time.
I don't know, she's sitting right there, so I can't call That's all right. Yeah, she did seem to vary her pace quite a bit, though. I think that's something we probably haven't seen from her as much before. But yeah, I think she really changed her pace a lot today, and that seemed to work and get through some of our batters as well.
Sorry.
It's all right. All good?
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So there was Ailey Matthews speaking to the international press after the West Indies lost to South Africa today. She said that she was asked a question about the 50 dot balls. So in the West Indies innings of 120 deliveries, 50 of them were dot ball. I was doing the live watch along and Stephen Roach was there and so on. And I was saying they need to turn over the strike more to Stephanie Taylor, who was really the only West Indies batswoman who looked comfortable against the South Africans. She made 44 from 41 deliveries, and she came in at the fall of Ailey Matthews' innings in the third over, and she batted right through until the end of the West Indies innings, coming not out for 44 from 41 deliveries. But I definitely think there that them too many dot deliveries, the West Indies women this morning, as you heard, they asked her about it, and they asked her about her own form too, you know. West Indies has to get going because they have 3 more matches to play in the tournament. 3, they have a match against. Let me just put up the fixtures. So that's the West Indies fixtures. So they will play. Let me remove this, and so you can see it quite clearly there. I think that that's remove that. So wow. It's so. So we'll play Scotland on Monday. So Scotland on Monday, we'll play Scotland on Monday. And then I think that match start 9 o'clock. That match will start 9 o'clock Monday morning. Is it? It will start 9 o'clock Friday morning, I think. 9 o'clock Friday morning. 9 o'clock. It's how it goes. I'm trying to. All right, I will work out the time for you. West Indies play their next match against Scotland, and then we now play Bangladesh before our final match against England next week Friday morning at 5 a.m. We need to win all of those 3 matches to have any chance of going through. We have to hope that South Africa beats England, and then we'll win all our 3 matches, and then we have a chance of going through. So West Indies already, after the first match in the T20 Women World Cup, are already in some dangers of that qualifying for the semi-finals. Ailey Matthews had said that this was the best West Indies team since we won in 2016. So she had said that this was the best West Indies team. And many persons would have doubted that. I don't think that is quite accurate, but she would have said that, and now the team need to step up and show their work that they are actually the best team since 2016, since we won the World Cup in 2016. I wish the ladies all the luck because they are playing for a lot of money. I did put up this morning, so almost $8 million in prize money for this year Women T20 World Cup, with the winner going home with $2,340,000. The second place team going home with $1,170,000. The 2 losing semifinalists each will get $675,000. And every match that you win in the group stage, every match. So like this morning, if West Indies had won that match, they would have gotten $31,154 just to win that match. And we're talking about US dollars here. So it's very important that the team plays well. And we wish them all the best because we want them to win, and not only win, we want them to win the money so that they can be better for themselves. So that they can be better for themselves and their family. So there's a lot of money in the T20 Cricket World Cup as Gurbaz seconds, and he's going to face Tikshaw on a first delivery. He played away down to long on for a single. So the Royals are up and running. Not the Royals, sorry. The Warriors are up and running now. And I'm going to check the chat. Just going to check the chat to see. Stephen Roach, happy to have you here. Stephen Roach, I'm glad to see you here, man. I am glad to see you here, Stephen Roach. Very glad to see you here. And so there's So Jamor Small is saying that Ailey Matthews, don't worry, this is just your first match up. You have a next opportunity to win next matchup. Tikshana, surprisingly, is going around the wicket to the left-handed Moeen Ali. This is very surprising here. Tikshana usually stay over the wicket, whether it's a right-hander or a left-hander. So the score is one without loss after 2 deliveries. Only defend this game. Yash Thakur said, I don't understand. Tikshana bowl to Moeen Ali, who plays a pleasing shot through the covers. Down to the cover boundary for 4. So pitched up there by Tikshana, and Moeen Ali came on the front foot and drove it through the covers, down to the cover boundary for 4. Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are up and running. They are 5 without loss after 0.3 overs. You think that Yashir Tucker is saying that only this game Barbados Royal win? So Rastaman is now saying, good night Warriors all the way. Rastaman. Stephen Roach. Round the wicket comes Tikshana, bowls to Moeen Ali, who looks to cut. But it goes back to the bowler, the bottom edge, back to the bowler, and there is no run. West Indies women are already out, Mr. Brown. Okay, there are a lot of persons who believe so, Stephen Roach. There are a lot of persons who don't believe that West Indies can beat England. But the match has to be played, you know. If you ask me if I would bet on West Indies beating England, no. Tikshana bowls to Ali, who plays this down to in the covers, and there is no run. If you ask me who I want to win the match, the West Indies, of course. But I would not bet on them beating England. I would not do that. Nilo Alexander is saying CPL just announced finals in Guyana again next year, then 2026 finals in Barbados. I think that's why I wasn't listening. As you know, I don't listen to the commentary because I cannot listen to the commentary. 6 without loss at the end of 1 over. Gerbers is on 1 and Moeen Ali is on 4. I think Moeen Ali will keep the strike. Yes, Moeen Ali will keep the strike. 5 from that over from Tikshana plus the extra. And so the score is 6 without loss. Yes, so I saw the Prime Minister of Barbados speaking on the television just now. And I said to myself, it looks like the final was going to Barbados next year. But thank you for your clarity, Nilo Alexander, to say that it will be back again in Guyana next year. And then the other year, it will move to the next match. So Stephen Roach said, I have seen now South Africa, India, and New Zealand women, and we West Indies are a long way behind these teams at the moment. Jason Older over the wicket, bowls to Moeen Ali. Bold. Is he bold? I saw some lights there. I thought for a moment that he was out bold, but not at all. Are they going to review this? Well, there were no appeal. For a moment, I thought he was out bold. I sure thought I saw some lights. The stump lit up as Moeen Ali was beaten by a beauty from Jason Older there just now. So that was a beauty by Jason Older. Older bowls to Moeen Ali and he cuts at this bottom edge down to the third man boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Jason Older. On the screen there is the West Indies T20 squad for the tour of Sri Lanka. For those who did not saw the squad, so that's the squad on the screen there. As that one was cut away down to the boundary for 4. So the score goes up now to 10. 10 without loss after 1.2 overs. Let's watch now as Alice Seckers. Older over the wicket, bowls to Ali, who looks to force that away, comes off his body, down to short third man for a singer, and the score is 11 without loss. That was they did not run. For a moment I thought, yes, they did run. It was a leg by. So it's 11 without loss after 1.3 overs. So that's the West Indies team. The is Shafrain Rutherford I'm hiding. The player that I'm hiding there is Shafrain Rutherford. That's the West Indies T20 team. So Stephen Roach said, I have seen now South Africa, India, and New Zealand women and West Indies are a long way behind these teams at the moment. I would say so too, definitely. I don't have any word at that. Any words at that. Yash Thakur is saying good batting, Guyana Amazon Warriors, and he's saying good commentary. Thank you very much. I appreciate your comment. So there's the West Indies T20 international team. At the end of the over, we'll put up the one-day international team. I hope I didn't make because I quickly had to type it up. So I hope there I made no mistake. So I hope I think that's the team. Yes. Good to see Shamar Springer there. I'm happy to see Shamar Springer in the team. Cornwall goes down as slippers, older ball to Gerbers, who plays this down to mid-on, and they go through for a quick single. Quinton de Kock backed up, and the score will move up now to 12 without loss after 1.2 overs. This is not a bad over though by Jason Older. So 5 out of the previous over, 6 out of the previous over, and 6 out of this one thus far. So just like the previous over, there was an extra. And so again, in this over, there is also an extra. The Guyana Amazon Warriors 12 without loss after 1.5 overs. So there was a 4, a leg by, and a single, just like the previous over. So let's see if this will be a dot ball, and you will have 2 identical overs. 12 without loss after 1.5 overs. There seems to be some slope in the game here, as Older is round the wicket, bowls to Moeen Ali, who play this away down to backward of square leg. They're gone for 1. They will come back for 2. The return comes in at the keepers, and it could be in trouble here, This is going to be tight. This is one of those that I think will definitely be tight. Is Moeen Ali run out? Not quite sure, but it's probably going to be tight. They have gone upstage to Gregory Brathwaite. Where is Akil Hussain? I don't see his name in the squad that Cricket West Indies release. He's in. His name is not in the squad that Cricket West Indies release. So as I said, I was out busy all day today. So someone can probably tell me what's the correspondence said. I will definitely post it up a little later. But Akil Hussain is not in the squad. Stephen Roach said, my worry for West Indies women is that if they show signs of good bowling, but we got no wickets today. My worry for West Indies women is that they showed signs of good bowling, but we got no wickets today. If we could field with energy, that would be good. And if we could bat too, but ST now injured. Stephanie Taylor, you mean ST is now injured. So wicket coming fast, only show this game. Okay. So Tikshan around the wicket, bowls to Ali. Off the back foot, strokes it down to long off for a single. The score goes up to 16 without loss. 16 without loss after 2.2 overs. So 16 without loss after 2.2 overs. This is the ODI squad now on the screen. So that's the West Indies ODI squad. Ruston Chase is the name that I am blocking there. So let's watch Teague Sharna. He comes in now over the wicket, bowls to Gerbers, who hit this high in the air, down towards long on, it gone over the top for 6. So there was Gerbers coming on the front foot and hitting that one high in the air, over long on, down to the boundary for 6. The score now moves up to 22 without loss in over number 3. the Guyana Amazon Warriors looking now to finish this one. They're looking to finish this game. So that is the West Indies ODI squad, and we see where congratulations to Joel Anjo. Tikshana bowls to Gerbers and he hit another 6 over long off. So there was Tikshana pitching up and Gerbers just hitting it away over long off for 6. So 28 now without loss. So yes, Joel Anjo getting his first international call-up. We wish the young man very well, and as I expected, glad to see Jaden Seals in the team, in the ODI team, and congratulations to Joel Anjo. Over the wicket, bowls to Gerbers, who played this down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. I would not have gone for Joel Anjo, but he has been called up, and congratulations for him. Congratulations to him, and I wish him all the best of luck on the tour of Sri Lanka. Watch Tikshana. He comes in now, bowl to Gerbers, short, and he whips this away. Down to mid-wicket, the man on the deep mid-wicket boundary field, send the return in, and the score goes up now to 29 without loss. So after 3 overs, 29 without loss, Guyana Amazon Warriors scoring at 9.66 runs and over. They need 149 they need to win. I think it's 149 that they need to win. And so they need a further, is it 149? How many did they make? 148. So they need a further 120 to win. I think Gerbers is going to go very hard, and this match could very well end very, very quickly. You know, this match could end very quickly. So there's the ODI team, Jaden Seals. I'm happy to see Jaden Seals there. Congratulations to the young Joel Anjo, and I wish him all the best. Would not have been my choice. I think probably tomorrow morning we will analyze the both squads. I will probably invite Basil here and to analyze both squads along with the women performances yesterday. So all the best to the guys, really all the best. Over the wicket comes Navimullah, bowls to Gerbers, who drives down to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. So Hussein is saying that, Michael Douglas is saying that Hussein, Etmire, Pooran and Russell opted out of the series for personal reasons. Resting and rehabilitation from injury was 2 of the personal reasons stated in the article. Yeah, thank you very much, Michael Douglas. I have not yet gotten another chance to read the correspondent from Cricket West Indies, and so I really thank you for that update. Over the wicket comes Ulak, bowl to Gerbers, who hit this high in the air, over long on for 6. That gone a long way. Even after the ball passed the boundary, it was still climbing. What a shot from Gerbers. He's now on 22 from 10 deliveries. It's 35 without loss after 3.2 overs. So there was Navim Ulak pitching up, and Gerbers into the shot and played it away over long on for 6 more runs. Just so that's so this is a T20 squad, and this is the ODI squad. So that's it for the squad. Carlton Ayman is saying that pace off is the way to go. I think so too, Carlton Ayman. Paced off, bring in the spinners. Navim Ulak bowls a lot of slower deliveries. I hope that he will definitely bowl some tonight. The Guyana Amazon Warriors should win from here. They need a further 112 runs to win with all their wickets in hand. I do not see the Barbados Royals winning this match any at all. Stephen Roach is saying, give Shamar Joseph a break now. He has not been performing. He has not been performing well. So he said that give Shamar Joseph a break now. He has not been performing well of late. So 4 more runs. That's 4 more runs. I was reading Stephen Roach comment. It was Navi Mulak who bowled to Gerbers, and he was on the front foot, and he hit that high in the air down towards long off. Powell went for the catch. Let's see. He got there. No, he never got there, but he dived forward. He went for the catch. I do not blame Powell for going for that catch because the Royals need wickets. So he could not just said, I'm going to protect the 4. If they were chasing 9 runs and over to win or 10 runs and over to win, I could have understand that. But he couldn't protect the 4. Pulled away by Gerbers down to long off. The fielder come to his right. That's Powell. He cannot prevent the 2. The score moves up now to 41. 41 without loss in over number 4. 2 deliveries have been bowled in over number 4 thus far. Gerbers is on 28 from 10 deliveries and is really batting well. As I said, I do not blame Powell for going for the match. Yeah, Dean the Man is saying CPL 25 finals in Guyana. Yes, thank you, Dean the Man. We were informed earlier. Thank you very much. Over the wicket come Ula, bowl to Gerbers, who played it again wide of Powell. They're going to look 2 again, and this time the 2 is even more comfortable. So he will move up now to 30 from 13 deliveries. Moeen Ali is an 11 from 10 deliveries. Guyana Amazon Warriors 43 without loss after 3.5 overs. Naveen Ulak, this is his first over. He have conceded 14 runs thus far from 5 deliveries. 14 runs from 5 deliveries. So 1 delivery to come in his first over, 6-4 and then 2-2. Gerber's just making some adjustment. Patrick Lambert is saying, Stephen Roach, our women did nothing well on the field. They had no answers. By the way, your suspension has been lifted. Patrick Lambert, well said. I love that one. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let's watch now as Ulak short to Gerbers, who pulled this away. Diving effort by McCoy at short fine leg. It goes into the boundary for 4. The score moves up to 47 without loss after 4 overs. So the Warriors just need basically 102 runs to win from here. Patrick Lambert is saying Joel Andrew deserves to be on the team. Good choice. As you know, Patrick Andrew, I never, it's your opinion, right? And I respect everyone's opinion. I will not tell you that your opinion is not right because it's your opinion and you must stick to it and defend it. I disagree that he should be, I don't want to use the word disagree. Let's say that I would not have picked him for the team. And that would be, I would have gone with Kavim Hodge again ahead of Joel Andrew. Natasha is saying here, the power is not going to come out tonight. Warriors is playing. Thank you very, very much. Dean the Man said, congrats, Guyana Amazon Warriors, and lifting their tainted cup 2024. So Dean the Man here, okay, you're saying that it's a tainted cup 2024. 47 without loss. Oh, I see Andre, welcome. Welcome back, Andre. Good to have you back, man. Well,
yes.
Welcome back. So Gerbers is on 34. Moeen Ali is on 11 from 11. He's seconds. As Tikshana come round the wicket, bowls to Ali. He whips this away through mid-wicket, down to the right of David Miller, who prevents the second. And so they are 48 now without loss. 101 needed from 15.4 overs. So that's 94 deliveries to get 101. Guyana Amazon Warriors are really large and in charge, and I do not see them losing from here. I do not expect them to lose from here. I was so disappointed when I didn't see those names you mentioned pulled out on personal issues, because they will surely be proper in only West Indies team at present. Nigel Wilbert, I do not understand I do not understand your comment. So I ask you for clarity. Let me read again and see if I can understand. 48 without loss, because I tried my best to do. I was so disappointed when I didn't see those names you mentioned pulled out on personal issues. So you were disappointed when you never saw the name. Okay. They will surely be proper in any West Indian team at present. All right, okay, I got you now, Nigel. So you're saying that at first you were disappointed when you never saw those names in the squad, and you think that they in any West Indies team they are sure pick. I not many persons will disagree with you, Nigel Wilbert. Not many you won't have many persons disagreeing with you about that, especially in the squad. Tikshana bowls to Gerbers, who hit this high in the night sky, and it gone away for another 6 into the stands. The score moves up to 54, and so the Guyana Amazon Warriors are large and in charge at Providence here now. 54 without loss after 4.5 overs. Gerbers moves up to 40. Guyana Amazon Warriors well on their way to winning this match. Stephen Roach is saying, let me read this comment from Paul Griffin because I love it. I absolutely, and these are the things that I love, you know. I love different opinions, different perspective. And while I believe that Guyana Amazon Warriors will win this match and win comfortable, Paul Griffiths believes that the Royal will still win. And I love that. I love the faith. I love the controversy. Tikshana ball to Gerbers and he busts the sky. Let's see who will take the catch. Naveen Ulak took the catch and he's out. He's gone for 40 from 18 deliveries. Caught by Naveen Ulak off the bowling of Tikshana for 40. The score is now 54 for 1. Well bowled there by Tikshana as Gerbers looking to take the bowling apart. And he's gone for a quick-fired 40 from 18 deliveries. And so, big wicket there for the Barbados Royals. And Paul Griffiths, you see, just as I read your comment, you got a wicket. So you must appreciate that, Paul Griffiths. Just as I read your comment, and I said, I love that. I love that. Then you got a wicket. Stephen Roach said, Mr. Brown, I speak the truth about women, and you want me suspended. No, Stephen Roach, what did I, what? No, Stephen Roach, how to put it, most of what you said this morning, Stephen Roach, is that more or less you were onto something, more or less you were not, I don't think anyone really disagree with you, Stephen Roach. I think what we were saying is that, yes, it's a poor team. But then look at that stop that Shamila McConnell made at cover. All we're saying that things like those, you appreciate it, you know. And so, you know, she was dreadful in the field. There was no doubt that Connell was absolutely dreadful in the field this morning, and we critique her for that. But then she made a brilliant stop in the cover, so we have to clap her for that. But Stephen Roach, yes, Stephen Roach, I love it though. I love it. I enjoy the banter this morning, Stephen Roach. It was great fun. I'm telling you the truth. I enjoy the banter. Okay, Fernandez, you saw what happened as Andre joined us, although I got the wicket, but it's probably he who took it. That one turn away down to mid wicket, they go through for a singer. And so Moin Ali moves up to 13 and is yet to score. He will come into strike. Probably Andre took the wicket, you know, and probably after this over, I will hand over to him and then he will probably get some more wickets for you, Fernandez. Let's see. All right. Yes. All right. Let's see now. Patrick Lambert is saying that Guyana will win with more than 3 overs to spare. 3 overs to spare. They need, when you take away 55, they 149, so 45 and 49, 94. bowls to OP, plays it into the covers, and there is no run. With more than 3 overs to spare. I don't know, Patrick Lambert, but thank you for your views. Pass with Paul. When I say I don't know, Patrick Lambert, I don't know if to agree with you or disagree. I'm trying to think about it. If when I think about it, Patrick Lambert, I come up with a definitive position, I will tell you. All that down the leg side to Hope, white signal, 56 for 1 after 5.3 overs. Fleming, I saw you saying, Mr. Brown, do you see that all my predictions are right on track? I told you a long while ago the Kings and Warriors will be in the finals and said earlier that Royals fell short by 30 runs. Well, you're bad. You're bad, Fleming. You're right there. You're right there. You're right there. Down the leg side again by Jason Older, white signal. The score moves up to 57 for 1. Interestingly, as I saw Jason Older bowl that delivery, and again, I want to say I'm not able to go through the correspondent from CWS yet, but Mikel is saying in the article that he read, those 4 persons were not picked for a personal reason. And interestingly, from what Mikel is saying, there was no mention of Jason Older. Has he been dropped? Over the wicket, bowls to Sheo. It looked to turn that into the onside. Came off the leading edge to the man at backward point, and there is no run. The score remains at 57 for 1 after 5.3 overs. So the question that I'm asking, has Older been dropped? Because I don't think that it was Hussein Russell, Pooran and Ed Meyer that I think that Miguel Douglas mentioned in his post. So, and there were no mention of Older, and he's not in any of the squad. So has he been dropped? Older bowls to Hope, and he looks to pull top edge down, 1 bounce for 4. So Older was short and Sheo pulled, and it went high in the air over fine leg, over the short fine leg head, 1 bounce into the fine leg boundary for 4, 61 for 1 after 5.4 overs. I think that the Royals are going home tonight. I think at this stage, the management of the Royal teams have called the travel agency and said, book these guys' flight for me. You know, I think he's now calling the management of the hotel and saying, we are checking out tomorrow. I think that's what's going on right now. Jason Older over the wicket, bowls down the leg side to Shea Hope, wide again, 62 for 1. So it's like, so I think the management is saying, hello. Yes, I know it's minutes to 10 now in Guyana, but these boys have let me down for another season. They have let me down for another season, and I need to get them home as quick as possible. So I'm telling you now, do your job and get them on the earliest flight out of Guyana. I want them out of Guyana. Get them out now. They have let me down again. I'm paying them so much money. And every year, years after years, they can't win the tiger. Get them out of Guyana as quick as possible. I guess maybe that's what the manager of the Royals are saying at this time. 66 for 1 with one delivery to come in over number 6. So 1 delivery to come in the power play before I turn it over to Andre. So Hope, and so that was a lovely shot by Hope, doing a play through mid-wicket, and you can see David Miller not very happy. 1.5 overs, so 10, 11, 12 out of this over for Jason Older, and short to Shea Up, and he pulled this away over deep backward square leg for 6 more. 72 for 1 after 6 overs. Patrick Lambert, I think your prediction is right, that this match will end before the 17th over. As I welcome back Andre. Welcome back, Andre. Good to have you here.
Very much on their way. Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're on fire at Providence. So it's Yes, and a wicket fall. Good, sweet cricket. Well, they let us see how that goes. Nigel says, I really enjoyed your commentary throughout the CPL. Keep it up, bro. That is to Carlton, Nigel Wilbert. Thank you very much. After a flying start, it says prolific evaluation. So Guyana Amazon was 72 for 1 after 6 overs. If we appreciate that what the West Indies players did, what do we say about the South African women, as they did so much more than West Indies women? As it is Roman Simmons on his way to bowl to Ali. Both Ali, and Ali is just playing that one back to the bowler. Onto the offside. No run scored. The score remains on 72 for 1. We're in over number 7, being bowled by Roman Simmons. If an alien came to Earth and saw Matthews today, they would not rate her, says Stephen Roach. Well, it's just, she's just human after all. She can have an off day too. As Simmons on his way to bowl to Moeen Ali. He's on 13 from 14. Pass umpire now, bowl to Ali, who plays that one to the short cover area. There's no run scored. The score remains on 72 for 1. In over number 7, being bowled by Roman Simmons. Guyana Amazon Warriors chasing a target of 149 for victory. They are very much on their way at 72 for 1. And Michael is saying game is over. Well, Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're very much in the driving seat, but this is a glorious game of cricket. Let us see how it goes. Simmons on his way to bowl to Ali. Bowl to Ali, who fix that one to the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1. They'll come back through for 2. So the score moves on to 74 for 1. Ali is on 15. With him is Shea Hope. He's on 14 from 5 deliveries. Simmons in his first over, the 7th of the innings. 74 for 1 are the Guyana Amazon Warriors. You make me laugh, says Lance Young. So it is 74 for 1 are the Guyana Amazon Warriors in over number 7, being bowled by Roman Simmons. He's on his way to bowl to Moeen Ali. Here is Simmons. Passes umpire just about now. Bowl to Ali. And Ali dabs that one to the backward point area. No runs is scored. The score remains on 74 for 1. He remains on 15. Lord, Mr. Brown, you don't have to rub so hard. Rub it so hard. Ali, he's on 15 from 17 deliveries. So 75 runs needed to win from 80 deliveries. It's Guyana Amazon Warriors who are very much in the driver's seat. So Hope is on 14 from 5. Moeen Ali is on 15 from 17.
Match this morning, Andre.
Say again?
What do you think about the women match this morning? I think that's why Stephen Roach is saying that.
I only watched, I think, probably first 9 overs, and West Indies, from what I saw, they lost some very crucial wickets, but I can't say much after that because I didn't see any play after the first 9 overs. But based on what the score based in, I would think that is a rather poor performance, because South Africa really ramped home to victory. But I get to understand that Taylor got injured.
I don't know if I would say that she got injured. My belief is that she never quite well and she aggravated the injury during her innings. That's how I look at it. So I wouldn't want to say that she definitely got injured, but I think that she aggravated ongoing injury during her innings. But she batted well.
Yes. So Simmons on the way, both to Ali was back and plays through the man at past the man at the short cover area, they go through for 1. The score moves to 75 for 1. Moeen Ali moves to 16. He's on 16 from 18 deliveries. Hope is on 14 from 5. He comes into strike. 75 for 1 in over number 7. Being bowled by Simmons.
You know that I think that if probably Barbados probably get another wicket or 2, it could be very interesting. I know they need only 64. What is it? Not 64.
74?
Yeah, 74. But it could be interesting.
So Shea Hope is back on strike to face Simmons, who show up dry. So the man at the middle of air, they go through for a single. That is all there'll be. It is 76 for 1 after over number 7. Shea Hope, he's on 15 from 6 deliveries. He's a man in form, and we have Hitmar to come. There is the likes of Kima Paul, Kevin Sinclair, Ramara Shepherd.
Yes, there was an undrive that Ailey Matthews played this morning. Not Ailey Matthews, Stephanie Taylor. There was an undrive that Stephanie Taylor played this morning. If you are teaching someone to play an undrive, you need to show them that undrive.
Yeah.
Yes, man. She was magnificent. Yes, Mikkel saying, well, they need wickets quick to shake the Warriors lineup. I definitely think so, Andre. There's only one way Barbados Royals can get back into this match, Andre, and it's by taking quick wickets.
By taking wickets, yeah. And only one way they can win the game is by actually bowling out Guyana Amazon Warriors. If they don't bowl them out, they can't win. So it's going to be Rakeem Cornwall, the man called Jimbo, who comes in attack. He bowls to Hope, and Hope is off the back foot and plays that one to the deep square leg area. A singles is all they'll be. The score moves to 77 for 1. Hope is on 16 from 7 deliveries. Moeen Ali, who was rather sedate, who has scored 16 from 18. But he's playing the anchor role and playing it well. It's Cornwall Jimbo, the man called Jimbo, to bowl to Moeen Ali. They're taking their time to get the field.
So Stephen Roach is saying, trust me, if an alien came down to Earth and saw Viv Richards come out to bat, they would probably say there is
Jimbo bowl to Ali's on the back foot and plays that one to the deep point area. They get a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 78 for 1. Yes, continue, Carlton. Yeah.
I said that they would probably say there is something about this man, even if he gets out for a 0. That is Stephen Roach comments. Yeah, so Paris is saying, I am loyal to Warriors, but never say never. Remember the mantra. Glorious.
And there is Hope hitting that one in the mid-wicket area for 4. Lovely shot by Shea Hope. And we all know that Shea Hope is a wonderful player to spin bowling, and that was a lovely shot through the mid-wicket area for 4. He's on the charge, is Shea Hope. He wants to get this over quickly. He moves on to 20 from 8 deliveries.
Yes, clearly the Guyana Amazon Warriors are sending a message right now to the St. Lucia Kings.
And bowls once more to Hope, who hits that one high, hard. It's gone for 6. A lovely shot there by Shea Hope into the mid-wicket area, into the stands for 6 runs. Shea Hope is on the charge. He's 26 from 9, Carlton. Guyana Amazon Warriors sending a strong signal.
Yeah, they're definitely sending a strong signal to the St. Lucia Kings tonight. You know, they are saying that you have a lucky win because it was a Duckworth-Lewis win. Edmeyer was on the charge, and that match could have gone another way if the match had gone on for our next 2 overs. Or if Guyana Amazon Warriors had never lost 4 wickets. Was it 4 or 6 wickets? I think 6 wickets.
I think they lost 4 wickets. Is it 4 wickets? Yes.
4 wickets. So if that, you know.
Ball once more to Hope, who is back and plays that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for a single. The score moves on to 89 for 1. Hope moves on to 27. He's 27 from 10 deliveries. Moeen Ali comes back into strike. He's 17 from 19 deliveries. So a further 60 to go, 62 to go for the Guyana Amazon Warriors from 73 deliveries. It is Moeen Ali to face Cornwall, and Alice drives to the deep cover area. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. It's 90 for 1 after 8 overs. Moeen Ali is on 18. Hope is on 27. It's over to you, Carlton.
Yeah, man. As I was saying that there are a number of persons who believe that the Guyana Amazon Warriors squad and their supporters, their very close supporters, think that the St. Lucia Kings had a lucky win the other night, and you know it was just one of those things, and it won't happen again in the finals. There won't be any luck in the finals, because no matter if St. Lucia Kings bat first again, no matter how many they made, that the Guyana Amazon Warriors will chase it down. Paris is saying, I am loyal to the Warriors, but never say never. Remember the mantra, glorious uncertainty. Stephen Roach is saying, 1 on drive does not win a match, Mr. Brown. Okay, Stephen.
Yeah.
I was just talking about Stephanie Taylor.
Yeah. And Simmons is on his way to bowl to Ali. Ali's on the back, is playing that one to the point area. There's no run scored. He remains on 18 from 21 deliveries. It's 90 for 1 in over number 9. It's been bowled by Simmons.
So Kirk Cross is saying, Mr. Brown, what happened to Shamar Gabriel? I haven't heard anything about him. He has retired from international cricket. He said that he will still be playing for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. He's still got.
As Simmons bowl once more to Ali's, pulling that one to the fine leg area for 4. Bad ball, actually.
And I think it's gone all the way for 6.
It's actually 6 runs. Oh, yes. Wow, yes. 6 runs indeed.
That's 6 runs. It was
6
short.
runs here by Mornelli. Pulled over fine leg for 6.
Yes, and clearly Guyana Amazon Warriors are on the charge now. They are definitely on the charge and should win quite comfortable tonight.
Yes.
Mr. Brown, yes. So Shannon Gabriel, yes, but no, none of the teams picked him up in the CPL. How many
undrives to Ali, who is on the back foot and plays that one to the vacant square leg area for a single. Score moves on to 97 for 1. Moeen Ali, he moves to 25 from 23 deliveries. Hope is back on strike. He's 27 from 10.
So Stephen Roach said, how many undrives did South Africa do? I counted 7. Well, I counted none, Stephen Roach. I don't think they played any undrive. They made the runs, but they never played any undrive. CT Nick TNT say, if you don't get Hope before 20 runs, he will make 50 plus.
As Hope, oh, glorious by Shea Hope through the covers for 4. He's a sweet time off the ball, and there was Shea Hope on the front foot and just driving that one gloriously through extra cover for 4. He moves to 31. Shea Hope is on fire at the Providence. Oh, that's a magnificent shot by the Shea Hope.
Yeah, what a shot it was, man. He just come on the front.
Glorious shot. Glorious indeed by Shea Hope.
Yeah, man. He hit it at the top of the bunks and it just raced away into the cover boundary all along the ground. Raman Simmons just have to look and say, class is class.
Indeed. And the Simmons to try once more. He's on his way to bowl to Hope. Pass on by bowl to Hope. Hope is just playing that one to the mid-off fielder. That's Jason Holder. They go through for a single. It's 102 for 1. Shea Hope moves to 32. It's Moeen Ali is back on strike. He's on 25. It's 102 for 1 in over number 9. It's been bowled by Raman Simmons.
So Rastaman is saying that Go Warriors, go. Yes, yes. As you know, clearly now the Guyana Amazon Warriors are well on their way to go into the finals with the St. Lucia Kings. It's it will be it will be the fourth time that those teams will be playing this year.
Yes. So it is Simmons Ali on the back foot, and he plays that one to the point area for a single. The score moves to 103 for one at the end of over number 9. So Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're very much in charge here, Carlton.
Yes, yeah, they are very much in charge, and someone had said earlier they are going to win with before the 17th over. At the time, I was like didn't know what to say, but they're probably gonna win even before the 15th over. The way they are going, they are showing the Barbados Royals that you just didn't bat well on this pitch, or is it a case that the Barbados Royals are not bowling as well as the Guyana Amazon Warriors bowling? It could be either way. It could be the Royals just didn't bat well, or the Royals bowlers are not bowling as well. But clearly,
Yeah, and I think that Grubber's just took the stuffing out of their out of them, in the power play. He really knocked the stuffing out of the Barbados Royals. So I think that now they're just going through the motion. So it's going to be McCoy who will come into the attack. He's on his way to bowl to Ali, and Ali's driving over the top, over the cover for 6. Oh, what a shot there by Ali. Drove that one from McCoy over cover for 6. It's always a really nice shot to see the cover drive for 6. So he goes on to 32. It's 109 for 1.
if I have McCoy pace, Moeen Ali can't play that shot off me. If I have McCoy pace, Moeen Ali can't play me off his front foot. No day, no night, no minute, no hour. He knows that he cannot play me off the front foot.
Yeah.
And these are the things that
you should know. You should know your man.
Yeah, these are the things that disappoint me.
Yes. McCoy is into bowl to Ali once more. Bowl to Ali is a much shorter delivery this time. He tucks it around the backward square leg area. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. It's 110 for 1. Moeen Ali moves on to 33. This is a partnership of 56 from 29 deliveries. So Ali's on 33 from 26. Hope is on 32 from 12. He's back on strike. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 39 to win from 64 deliveries. They should do this pretty comfortably.
Yeah, they're going to win pretty comfortable, although Patrick Lambert still believes that the Royals have a chance, because he's here pointing out that don't forget that in the second warm-up match, West Indies got themselves losing 2 wickets in 2 balls on 4 occasions. So Barbados Royals still has a chance. Yes, so in that match between the West Indies and Australia in the second warm-up match.
So it is McCoy to Hope who flicks it onto the deep square leg area. They go through for 1. They come back through for the 2 runs. Well run. Very well run indeed. So good bit of running there back between Shea Hope and Moeen Ali.
Yes, so on 4 occasions in that match between the West Indies and Australia, that warm-up match, there was a chance for Australian hat-trick.
So here is McCoy on his way. Bowl to Hope who ducks underneath that one. So the score means at 112 for 1. Hope is on 34 from 14 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 33 from 26. The Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 37 to win from 62 deliveries. They should do this on a canter.
They should. Yes, they should do this. They're going to finish it before the 15th over. So the persons who said with more than 3 overs to spare, I think it was Patrick. Was it Patrick Lambert? I think so. Yeah, it is. So it's going to set up the finals that everyone I think most persons, from the moment that
Hope drives back to the bowler. No run scored. It's 112 for 1. He remains on 34 from 15 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 33 from 26.
From the moment that Trinbago Knight Riders got knocked out of the competition, I think most persons, the vast majority of persons, want to see a St. Lucia Kings Guyana Amazon Warriors final.
Ball to Hope is McCoy was a slow delivery. The leg by taken. The score moves on to 113 for 1 after 10 overs. It's Hope on 34 from 16. Moeen Ali is on 33 from 26. Guyana Amazon Warriors need a further 36 from exactly 60 balls. They're on their way to back-to-back CPL finals.
Yes, they're on their way. But Guyana, except for last year, we must not forget that they are perennial chokers. So you know what? I guess their supporters is going to say, no, we are a winning team.
Yes.
So Stephen Roach is saying that why do people remember Pele? It is not because of his individual accolades, but due to his World Cup wins. In England, they still remember 1996. So Matthew's individual accolades will not be remembered.
Really?
I don't agree. They will still be remembered, and it will also be remembered that in 2016, when West Indies won the World Cup, that Ailey Matthews was the player of the match. We will also remember that. I think she was probably 16 or 17 at the time, and she was the player of the match. And so Mikel is saying, put the shots tonight. Tony is saying, on fire. Tony, it's good to have you here, man. I think Tony is on his way to Guyana. Is he in Guyana already? I know that he should be there to watch the final. And I remember last year we did meet up with Tony. Jay saying that Kings gonna deal with them, man. So Jay think that Kings is gonna deal with the Guyana Amazon Warriors. JT Nick is saying, Paul, I think you're talking about the last game. Paul, I don't know. Okay. And Paul Griffiths, I hope you dream for me. So I think they are what they are doing here now is saying that Paul is probably talking about the last game because Paul still think that the Royals will win, and Patrick Lambert is saying that Paul is dreaming. So that's what they are saying here. Rastaman is saying that Warriors will umber the Kings on Sunday. McCoy stunned it, gone for 6. Okay. So Nigel Wilbert is saying, Kirk Cross is saying, appreciate Mr. Brown. Thank you very much, Kirk Cross. Appreciate your kind comments and sentiments also. Nigel Wilbert is saying, that's a wishful thinking, Mr. Brown. Lol. Confident though. Big up, bro. Okay. No. I am not bringing anyone to win the match. I am trying to remain as biased and as neutral as possible. I have no intention to want. Time to open the Eldorado bottle. Glory, Guyana. You can imagine if I had an Eldorado bottle drinking from right now. This chat would turn upside down, Andre.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, man. I'm going to take these 2 overs and then
yes,
back over to. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. No problem. So Guyana Amazon Warriors are on their way to the finals. They need only a further 36 runs to win, with 10 overs to get 36 runs. But I think they will do it in less than 5 overs. Or maximum 3 overs. 36 runs. This match not going to last another 4 overs. So Barbados Royals is doing what they do best. Bring their best bowler into the attack and he's cut away down to backward point. Work for the field. I cannot get there. Goes into the boundary for 4. So it was shot outside the half stump by Shauna. And Shea up on the back foot, cut it away, beat the backward point, down to the boundary for 4. And the looks on the faces of the Barbados Royal players, you can see they are disgruntled there. Poor effort there by Roman Simmons at backward point. Stephen Roach said, Mr. Brown, when you are talking about front foot, I remember Colin Croft saying before a test match against England, if anyone on the front foot, on the front foot, ambulance waiting for them. Okay, yeah. Stephen Roach, are you preaching violence? Ambulance waiting for them. Are you preaching violence, Stephen Roach? Just kidding. Just bantering you, Stephen Roach. I know exactly what you meant. Yeah, Royals definitely didn't need that chill break. Patrick Lambert is saying to Mr. Roach, please give Matches a break. She's already married. I never knew that, you know. I never knew that. Wow. Thank you for that information. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't know. Thank you for that information, Patrick Lambert. I know that she has a child. The information that I have is that she has a child, but I never knew she was married. So thank you, Patrick Lambert. Barbados Royals are playing with hopeless surrender. Mr. Aguirre, sorry, I can't, Aguero. It's not Aguirre, it's Aguirre. Ernie Aguirre, thank you very much for your comments, sir. I appreciate it and I share your views. I think they have given up. I definitely think so. After a broken heart, Mikel, balls to Hope who play this into the onside and there is no run. Do you know the formula for the Duckworth-Lewis turn method? Never Isaac, send me an email and I will forward it to you, please. I will forward it to you. 117 for 1. Over the wicket comes Shauna, bowls to Shea up off the back foot, cut it away down to the boundary for 4 at cover. The score moves up now to 121 for 1. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, their fans are happy. They are laughing, they are smiling. Wonder what will be the cost for a ticket on Sunday to get into the final. It should be very, very, very expensive. Clearly, the Barbados Royals, they are dejected. They are beaten. They are beaten. As we watch now, as Shauna to come in now. Fleming is saying, a lots of head going to earth after the underdogs win the finals. Kings will be running things this year. Okay, Fleming, it's going to be, I can't wait for Sunday, and I'm so eager for Sunday to come because I'm looking forward to this final. I think that will be one of the biggest finals. I think it probably will be even bigger than last year's finals. I definitely think so. There won't be a space on the grass bank come Sunday. The stands will be cramped. You may even have people sitting in the walkway because I think the organizers are going to sell as much tickets as they are allowed to sell. I definitely think so. Please remember though to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Ali taken on the pad, pitch outside leg. There is no run. 122 for 1 after 10.15 overs. 1 to come in over number 11. Hope is on 43. Moin Ali is on 33. Yeah, remember, click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe and you only need to click once. And also click on the thumbs up button below the video. If you are watching on your television, I don't know how to do it. But if on your laptop, your desktop, your iPhone, your cell phone, your tablet, there's a thumbs up under this button. Just click on it. And to the right-hand corner, you have the subscribe button. Just click on it. It's free to do so. Please. Tikshana bows to Moeen Ali, comes on the front foot, misses, taken on the pad. There is no run. It's 122 for 1, 122 for 1 after 11 overs. I think 11 is 121. So that run rate is probably 11.09 or thereabout. 11.09 is the run rate. Yes, so please, I was saying that click on that subscribe button. Let's get up to 300 tonight. We need to reach 300 tonight. Ray Phillips is saying the final will see the first and second reams on the points table, which is confirmation they are the two best team for this year. Good point, that Philip. Lovely. I love that. I concur. Do you remember Pele individual accolades, even though he's the greatest player of all time? 3 World Cup win, he wins 3 World Cups, score more than 1,000 goals. We heard those things all the time. He was only 3 men can work that out. Rasta said, and Rasta man, you think about it, one of them had died recently. Which one had died? I think it's Stern. I think Stern had died recently. So maybe it's only 2. Tony is saying that Georgetown, I am already having Eldorado straight. Okay. Marvin Duane is saying that there's no action going on. That's why I'm going through the comments. So here's Navim Ulak. He comes in, bows to Sheob, slower delivery, pulls, misses through to the keeper. There is no run. The score remains at 122 for 1. When Sunday game come, Guyana C. St. Lucia will show is the big team. St. Lucia all the way. Rastaman is saying full joy in the hardest at the moment. Rastaman, respect. Mikel is saying due factor. So, okay, yes, there's due factors. They changed that ball just now. Yes, Mikel, thank you. That's okay, Mikel, no problem. Hula, balls to Ope, wide outside the half stump, 122 for 1. Or wide signal by the umpire, so it's now 123 for 1 after 11.1 overs. 26 needed in 8.5 overs. We're not going that far. This game should finish somewhere by the 13th over. Somewhere in the 13th over. And so I really appreciate your company tonight. Thank you for being here. Please slash a like on the video. Click on that subscribe button as Navim Ulak comes in, bowls to Sheob, and he hit this down to mid-off. They go through for a quick single. The return comes in from Older, misses the stump. It was wayward, had to be backed up in the infield, and they come back for the overthrow. 125 for 1 after 11.2 overs. Sheob moves up to 45. And definitely closing in on an half century. He will get to the half century unless he's out. So I don't think there's any balls going to run out on Sheob tonight. So let's watch it. Navim Ulak, very happy and relaxed dressing room. Edmire took off his pad because he has decided that he's not going to bat even if they lost the wicket. Ulak comes in, bowls to Sheob, who drives over the top, misfield. Jason Older lumbered after it, and they come back for 2. Sheob moves up to 47. The score moves up to 127 for 1 after 11.3 overs. No, come on, Stephen Roach. Let's keep up the banter. I love the banter. I really love the banter, but I don't think we should go there, Stephen Roach. Do you think we should go there, Stephen Roach? I love the banter. I enjoy the interaction with you. I love bantering with you. I love it. Ula bowls to Sheob and he pulls it away down towards Longhorn, straight to Ravman Powell. They go through for a single. The score is 128 for 1. Yes, Stephen Roach, I really enjoy the bantering and I appreciate the interaction with you. I love when you are in the chat, you know, especially that your views, most of the times, your views are 100% differ from my views, and I love that because I love to argue my views and my opinions. But I don't think we should go down that road, Ailey Matthew, Stephen Roach. I don't think there's enough. There's enough about Ailey Matthews to speak about more than to go down the personal road. That's what I think. Ola bowls to Moeen Ali, who drives to the right of Powell, who clearly misfield and he's thinking about coming home to Jamaica at this stage or on his way to Sri Lanka. Will they be asking for a rest before they go to Sri Lanka? Will they be saying that they need to go home before they go to Sri Lanka? It's left to be seen. Bad misfeel there. Yep, I'm sure scalpers will make it expensive. Mikel is saying yes. So resale tickets are going to be very, very expensive on Sunday night in Guyana. You could see ticket going up to $1,000 per ticket. Over the wickets come Navi Mullah, bows to Shea up, who cuts this down to the man on the cover boundary. He will move up to 49 at the end of over number 12. Guyana Amazon Warriors are 130 for 1 after 12 overs. They need a further 19 runs to win. As we welcome back Andre. Welcome back, Andre. Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. Yes, so Guyana Amazon Warriors very much on their way to victory. Just a further 19 runs needed, and they'll be back into the CPL finals once more. Nigel Wilbert is saying, I'm celebrating already for my team, the Amazon Warriors. Sad for my second team. I guess that is Barbados Royals. Mr. Roach, did she turn you down at any point in time? Well, I'm not quite following that argument right there. The technicians in Guyana did a good job. The lights are like 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Very good lighting. Congratulations to GPL. LOL. May just give a thumbs up, man. You all give the man a thumbs up. It's not hard to do. Show more love. Thank you very much, GT Nick. Thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. It's Simmons is on his way to bowl to Hope, who's driving. That's through the covers it goes. They go through for one. They'll come back through for a second run. So they need a further 17 runs to win this match. Hope has scored his 10 CPL 50. So he moves to 51 from 26 deliveries. Shea Hope has played magnificently well tonight. So it's 132 for 1 are the Guyana Amazon Warriors. That's a very good half century by Shea Hope. He's on 51. So it is Hope who settles and waits. Is going to be Simmons to bowl to Shea Hope. He settles, he waits. Waits on Simmons. Simmons bowl, and he's just flicking that one through the mid-wicket area. They go through for one. That is all they'll get. So the score moves on to 133 for 1. They need a further 16 runs to win. Moeen Ali is back on strike. He's on 34 from 29 deliveries.
My Ernie Aguirre. That would be lovely, my Ernie Aguirre. I don't have an issue coming as long as you would sponsor the trip, Wow, what a wonderful time it would be. I would certainly like to come down to St. Lucia, man. Definitely. I don't have any issue, man.
Right. It's gonna be Simmons to bowl to Moeen Ali. He's on his way to bowl to Ali. And Ali's slashing at that one to the third man area. The one bounce to the third man. A single is scored. The score moves on to 134 for 1. Hope is back on strike. He's on 52 from 27 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 35 from 30. SLK, St. Lucia Kings will take their inspiration from Julian Alfred and bring home the trophy on Sunday. I'm sure they'd very much love to take the trophy and have another big celebration. Aguirre, the party will be in Guyana at the National Cricket Mecca, says Rastaman. As Simmons comes in bold to Hope is just hitting that one to the square leg area. They go through for one. That is all they'll get. Just pull that one to the square leg, deep square leg. Go through for one. That's all there'll be. Paris is saying the Warriors had come heartbreakingly close to lifting the CPL Cup before their win last year. It was Barbados who played with Trinidad that fateful match, not Guyana. Glenn Campbell is saying, now you see how Holder has become ineffective with the ball. As Simmons bowled to Moeen Ali, who hits that one to the deep mid-wicket area. It's fielded by Captain Powell. So 13 more needed to win. So one delivery to come in over number 13. Hope is back on strike. He's on 53 from 28 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 36 from 31. And Glenn Campbell is saying, now you see how Holder has become ineffective with the ball. And I said it before, most of the time the two teams who finish top in the prelim ends up playing in the finals. As Simon comes bold to Hope, Hope is driving that one to the covered area. They go through for a single. So at the end of over number 13, 12 is needed to win. Hope is on 54. Moeen Ali is on 36. Okay, Rastaman, time will tell. We have plenty of Guy Lucians in St. Lucia, Guyana and St. Lucia. One love, Rasta. One love indeed. Cricket, lovely cricket, says Navarro Abraham. Cricket, lovely cricket. Game of glorious uncertainties. Looking at the way this is going now, it seems that 80 runs short instead of 30, I said earlier. No violence, play on the front foot, but make sure you like hospital food. Ambrose said if you want to drive, you go buy a car. I have no problem with Matthews, but I want to see more of her goodness. Yes, Naharo. Cricket, lovely cricket, says Tony. Indeed. And it's going to be McCoy to bowl the 14th over. He's going to bowl to Shea Hope.
I wonder what goodness Stephen Roach is talking about. Stephen Roach. Hey, Stephen Roach, what goodness is it that you're talking about? It's very interesting.
Yes, as McCoy bowled as a bouncer and Shea Hope just gets underneath it. So why this signal? So it's now 11 that is needed for victory for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Shea Hope is on 54 from 29 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 36 from 31. GT Nick says, we win. I'm celebrating already, not celebrating. Join me Sunday. Okay. One more year pandemic. Yes, Warriors, says Nigel Wilbert. As is McCoy over around the wicket, bowl to Hope, who swats it down to the deep mid-wicket area for a single. So the Guyana Amazon, the Warriors, they need a further 10 runs to win from 41 deliveries. They will do this on a canter. It is Moeen Ali who is back on strike. He's on 36 from 31 deliveries. So Moeen Ali on 36 from 31. Hope is on 55 from 30.
But there's no space in that grass bank at all.
Not at all. Packed to capacity. As it is McCoy who will continue. Overlook it. Bowl to Ali who hit that one to the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for one. That is all they'll get. So further 9 is needed. I bet that it will actually finish in this over. That is my bet.
Wow.
I really don't see McCoy bowling another over. I don't see Guyana facing another over. So I think Shea Hope will try to end it in this over. He's on 55 from 30 deliveries. A further 4 deliveries to come in over number 14. 9 is needed. Bowl to Hope, who drives to the man at the short cover area. No run scored. Score means on 140 for 1. Shea Hope is on 55 from 31 deliveries. The fat lady has a mic in her hand right now. She's pretty much warmed up. France Clan, while McCoy bowled to Hope, who's on the back foot and hitting that one through the deep point area, they go through for 1. That is all they'll get. So further 8 runs is needed. 2 more deliveries to come in over number 14.
Yes, yeah.
France Clan is saying Eldorado Rum, Buck Black Magic, AK Obia, and no power outages have Guyana Amazon Warriors. Seems like they're heading to the finals. We all have to pray for SLK. So it is going to be Moen Ali. He's probably to try to win it for the Guyana Amazon Warriors as McCoy bowled to Ali's driving that one through the covers for 4. So 4 more needed to win. 1 delivery to come in over number 14. The flags are waving. The persons are jumping in the stands as Guyana Amazon Warriors are marching their way to a second consecutive finals. What is the crowd going to be like? The stands can't hold the crowd. As McCoy is into bowl to Ali, and Ali's flicking at that one through the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1, they'll come through for 2. So a further 2 runs is needed. So it will actually go into over number 15, and it will be Carlton to see to do the final.
You can go ahead and carry 2, man. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Just read the comments.
Let's hope them boys walk with holy water and and rosaries. Matthews is the best West Indies women's player, but I want her to improve her batting average and getting more wickets as she is so talented. Yes, she has some work to do in terms of her improving that improving her average. Good night, Carlton. Great commentary as usual. Chicken curry, says Keith Aaron.
Yes, definitely chicken curry down in Guyana, Keith Aaron.
Yes.
It's definitely going to be chicken curry down in Guyana, and they will be looking to curry the St. Lucians on Sunday.
Indeed. Royals playing this game like West Indies women today. Yeah, rather team effort by the Barbados Royal. So it's going to be Shea Hope to see if he can take it home for the Guyana Amazon Awards. I'm sure he wants to finish it with a boundary here.
You see, Patrick Lambert, you're too rude, Patrick Lambert. Yeah, Patrick Lambert, you're too rude.
Yes.
So
Steven faces Simmons as he bowled him. Actually, it's a beautiful delivery by Simmons. Wow. An anticlimax here, rather. But Shea Hope, beautiful Yorker by Raman Simmons.
Yeah. Shea Hope doesn't like that at all. No batsman, no batsman want to go so close to a victory. No matter even if you make 100, it's just you're happy that you make the 100, but that tinge of disappointment, it's like it take a little gloss off it. So Hope would be very disappointed there that he got out just now. Yes, lovely delivery though by Simmons.
Yeah, beautiful bowling there by Raman Simmons. Really well directed Yorker. So I think it is going to be Shimran Hetmeyer to come and.
Yeah. Well, he's coming out. Okay.
Coming out.
This is Shimran Hetmeyer stage. What a thing if he get a 1 ball though. So Patrick Lambert, I'm asking you, Patrick Lambert. Yes, not Patrick Lambert. Patrick Lambert is asking Stephen Roach is it the goodness or boy that's one is above my head, you know. That one is above my head. Liwana Osanko is saying, is Roy Lawrence in the physical realm? During 1960s and 1970s, he punches. That one was his catchphrase. Okay, thank you. Andre, yeah. Andre said punches, yeah. Good yaka. It was indeed a good yaka.
Yep.
Mikel, very, very good yaka. Keith and Carlton is the other commentator here, little brat. No, he's a big man, you know. He's probably close to very 50s now. 50s.
Yeah. Simmons is bold to at my old drive is over the head. Just a single though.
He wanted to win the match there. He definitely wanted to win the match there.
Oh yes.
Yes, he's the father of Michael Douglas Keeter, and who is in the chat at times providing statistics and so on. Yes, Michael, Eti comment, yes.
So it's going to be more in Ali to face Raman Simmons. It's 148 for 2.
Stephen Roach, I hear you. And there was so much lyrics tonight.
Yeah, Simmons on his way. Ball to Ali. Ali's fixed that one, and there it is. And that's a victory for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So Guyana Amazon Warriors romping home by 8 wickets. A very good victory by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. They're into the CPL final of 2024 to face the St. Lucia Kings, and the crowd erupts at the Providence. Well done by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, winning by 8 wickets, beating the Barbados Royals. So that's the end of the match.
Thank you very much, Andre, for your support tonight. I really appreciate it. It was a wonderful night. Thanks to you all in the chat for being here. I appreciate all of those who were on the live and who are still here with us. Over 1,000 persons were on the live at one time. So I appreciate it very much, and I thank you all, and I hope that would have gotten that subscribership over 17,400 tonight. I will look forward to seeing you on Sunday when it will be a massive crowd at the Providence Stadium. Thank you, everyone. Take care of yourself now. Have a good night and one love. Take care. Thank you very much, Andre. Good night to you.
Good night. Good night.